Alright, hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back. Welcome back once it gets working on my phone, which could be any time between now and next Christmas. Welcome back to the Manchester United career mode. We have returned for season 3. I'm excited to see what we can do this year, to be honest with you, because last season had its ups and downs. We had places where we were close to titles. We had jubilation, heartbreak. We had everything in the finale of last episode. If you didn't see the last episode, I would strongly advise you to go back and watch it. But if you have seen it, you'll know where we're at right now. And I'll give you 10 seconds to click off this and go back and watch the last one before I kind of explain what we did last year and what the kind of results were in the previous season. Right, as I'm scrolling over here, hopefully you've all clicked off if you don't want spoiled, because we're going to the career part here, and we're going to look at season 2 and our success in the, would it be the 2023-2024 season? It would be. So club, Manchester United, win the league title? No. Domestic Cup objective was win the Cup? No. And the Continental Cup objective was win the Europa League, which we did do. So UEFA Europa League, we were the winner. We got to the final of Community Shield, obviously, because it's the Community Shield. There's no other rounds. Unfortunately, we lost that to Liverpool at the start of last season. Emirates FA Cup Progress Final. We won the Carabao Cup as well. And Premier League. It says Premier League Progress League, but we did finish second place in that. On the last day, we managed to leapfrog Manchester City, but we couldn't catch up to Liverpool. So it was Manchester United in second place. Liverpool was first. City was third. And I believe it was Spurs that got that final place in the Champions League. But I might be wrong. We'll have to check out overall that in a moment. Manager of the Month awards didn't get any somehow. I'm not really sure. We didn't really sign too many people, so our transfer fee paid was Lacaba for 36 million. We didn't really sell many either, so our transfer fee received was Lindelof. Now, league position, like I said, second, and that's how we did last year. 51 wins out of 67 ain't bad at all. 7 draws and 9 losses. 169 goals scored, 70 conceded. No, in 67 games. To be fair, isn't awful at all, and it really just shows how much of an issue we had, I think, in the first season with scoring goals. Let's just compare it to season 1. This is how we were. Scoring goals, only 133. So we added 36 more goals. I mean, we had a few more games to play, but we added 36 more goals as well. It was just finding those components up front to get those goals scored. And in fact, we did finally do that. And we are able to have, well, we're able to see what we did last season. It was fantastic. So before we go any further, there's a couple of things I would like to do. I think, first of all, we're going to decide who stays and who goes this year. Now, we already kick off with someone who I am not sure about, to be honest with you. David De Gea, I want to keep around, but I don't know if he's going to get worse. And Lafont, on occasion, outperformed him last year. I think we'll stick with De Gea for one more season. But we will see on that fact as well. Radek Vitek will be one who we've gone out on. Well, do we put him out on loan again, or do we just say bye bye? I think it's time to just say see you later. Honestly, to Radek Vitek, I'm sure he's probably grows really well in career mode, but we've already got youth goalkeepers who are younger and already showing great potential. This man is not showing great potential. In fact, we better look at contracts before we sign anyone up on, or we transfer list anyone. Arthur Parkin and Heidi Fofana will go out on loan again. That's no worries. Lafont will stick around. We're going to recall squad too full to recall. We're not going to recall Brandon Williams. I was going to recall Brandon Williams and then sell him on, but the squad is too full. We do have maximum numbers here, so we are going to have a clear out, and it might be time to make some tough decisions in this one. So we'll see how that goes. Luke Shaw is another one I'm toying with having exit, but his contract's expiring in 12 months. For anyone whose contract's expiring in 12 months just now, I won't be doing anything with until I've sorted their contract status out, and then I will decide whether to add them to the transfer list, etc. So that's fine for now. Malacia sticks around. Varane, another one with expiry in 12 months. Bella Kotchap had quite a standout season last year. Great backup, and he'll continue to remain in that role, I think. I don't see any issues with him. Same with Lacaba. Didn't seem too great on occasion, but as we were coming towards the end of the season, he started to pick it up a bit. So I'm happy to keep Lukeba around. Deshaun Bernard, I think we're going to sell him on. And Ted Mengi as well, probably going to move on as well. I think we've got our centre-back options. For Patrick Barker, we'll try and send him out on a loan, I think. But we are just going to have to clear out the squad a bit. So we'll put him on the loan. So, like I said, anyone with 12-month expiry will leave for now, and we'll come back to them in a minute. Lissandro Martinez, obviously, will not be going anywhere till the end of time. He's a permanent fixture in his career mode. Same with Diogo Dalot. In real life, not really a big fan of him right now, but in career mode, he looks class. He's played class, and I don't see any reason to get rid of him. Ethan Laird, he sticks around in this team because Aaron Wan-Bissaka, once we see him ahead a little further, he will make his departure to AS Monaco. We did that in the second half of last season, so we'll get him moved on. Scott McTominay, I'm still jury's still out on him, to be honest. He looks quite good in rating and only 27 years of age. His contract's expiring in 12 months, so we'll leave him for now. Ethan Galbraith, I think we're going to sell on. His contract expires in 12 months. He's 23 now and still yet to grow to a substantial degree, so we'll send him on his merry way probably. Casemiro won't be going anywhere for one more season at the very least. I think it just depends on when his overall starts to depreciate and when he starts to not be as good as we like. He had spells of poor play last season, but I think he still offers the team something. There's just carrier bags falling over in my room for whatever reason, so bear with me if you can hear me rattling about. Charlie Savage, I think, is another one we're going to move on once we sorted the contract out for him. Alvaro Fernandez, I want him in the first team plans this year. Since we're moving to a left mid, he has grown substantially, and I think he has to stick around. Fred is a difficult one because we've got in the chat our legion of Fred fans, and I'm still jury's out on him. Ericsson will be going this summer. I don't really want to part ways with him, but we do need to thin the squad out, and I think Ericsson's had a good couple of seasons with us. I think we need to move him on while the getting is good. He's still at his peak in overall, and he'll only depreciate this season. I think we move him on. Donny van de Beek is another one I'm not too sure about just yet. I'd like to keep him around because, of course, he went out on loan and grew quite a bit. He's actually grown quite well. Just bear with me here, guys. I'm a bit anal about this kind of thing. Who the hell's Michael Dawson? Oh, he's the youth player, isn't he? Well, he's not even 34, because that's Donny's number. We'll sort Dawson's number out. We'll sort all the kit numbers out at some point. I was trying to think who Michael Dawson was. I'm trying to remember who all my youth talents are. I've not been on this save in about a week, alright? I don't remember. Zidane Iqbal is someone I would like to keep around, but I don't think I will. But I would have liked to have kept him around. Jabu Shabalala, realistically, should be going out on loan, but because of the fact that he is somehow ridiculous in this career mode. He's just an unsung hero. Well, he's not even an unsung hero. He's just a hero. He's just ridiculous in this career mode for whatever reason, despite being really low overall. I think we got to keep him around. Right, here's what I'm going to do. And I'll change my mind on the matter, maybe. I'm going to add him to the loan list for now. That doesn't mean I'm going to loan him out, definitely. It's just kind of to see what teams would come in for him. Because if we can get a good loan to a good club, he could grow well away from us. Billy Bishop, he'll be going out on loan again. Lance Hart, in fact, no, Billy Bishop can be sold. We don't need to have all of them. All the youth players stick around. I'm going to sneeze 1 second. Alright. Lance Hartley, he's going to go as well, I'm afraid. Not enough progress for us. Jack Perry, I'd like to see him grow a bit more, so we'll try a loan for him. Now, this is the decision we have to make here with Bruno Fernandes. Do we say sayonara, move him on, and let him go to pastures new? Or do we continue with him for one more season? I'm going to leave him off the list for now. But just be aware that I might go back to considering moving him on. Shaw retire or Shaw retire. I don't know yet. I think we're going to look... we've got quite a good amount of right wingers though, and I don't think he's going to be great, to be honest. That sounds mean, that sounds mad. I mean, he is going to be great, just not enough time for us. So we are going to add him to a transfer list, and begrudgingly, I'll be doing the same with Palestri once we've sorted his contract out. I don't really want to, but like I said, some difficult decisions are going to have to be made here. Amad Diallo is part of the first team plans. Alejandro Garnacho. Now, this is another one. I would love to see him progress and grow in Manchester United. But once Kvaratskhelia comes back from his injury, we will struggle to find game time for Garnacho. So I think at the moment, another loan would do wonders for him. Thomas Moss will also go out on loan again. He's one of the best at the crop that we got from the Youth Academy. Lance Bishop will be going out on loan already. Elise Petit can go on a permanent. Elanga, I forgot about Elanga. Well, first of all, we're going to switch him back to the right wing. Are we? See, that's what I mean. I don't really know what to do because we've got Elanga. We've got Kvaratskhelia. Elanga's younger and better. Now, this is just potentially here. I'm not committing to anything. Do we move Kvaratskhelia on? I'm going to leave it for now. But I'm just considering it. We could cash in for Kvaratskhelia and have Elanga coming on that side. So on the right-hand side, it would be Anthony Diallo. Left-hand side, it would be Sancho Elanga. Now, that's just what I'm thinking. We don't have to go with that. It was just an idea. We can consider that down the line. I'll think about that myself as well. Jadon Sancho sticks around. Ollie Yates. This lad looks phenomenal. And I'm debating whether to keep him around. He's a right wing / striker. He probably won't get the striker time. We're probably best loading him out. But he looks phenomenal. Potential to be special as well. So by no means bad. Michael Dawson, I think we're going to sell anyway. So the number 5 shirt won't matter for too long. Hannibal Mabry, as much as I love him and as much of a prospect as he is, in the positions we need, or positions that he plays, we don't need, is what I'm trying to say. We're stacked in those positions. So I think we're going to move him on. Stanley Sutton is one I do like, so he'll get another loan. And as much as I want to put time in Kasana Malangu, like I said, tough decisions have to be made, and Malangu will be on his way out. And I think the 4 strikers down here, Sheshko, Rashford, Tammy, and Makoko all stick around. And that is how we go. Obviously, that could change. Those things can all change, and we'll decide down the line. But for now, I think that's what we do. So I'm going to get these contracts sorted, and then we will move on to selling the rest of the players I think we should be getting rid of. Varane might go. I'm not going to lie to you. Varane might be on his way out. We'll think about it. But I think we might be saying goodbye to Rafa, potentially, as well. Like I said, we need to be a bit cutthroat, but we will see. I'm not committing to anything. We're not getting to the end of this transfer window here in this episode. I want to do this episode, and I want to get the video out and then look at comments and see what people think of some of the ideas, see what people have in mind. He wants to stick around and wants to talk about salary. And probably drop in salary if that's okay. He's fine with that. If we can cut wages a little bit, that would be fantastic. Probably could have cut it further, but I didn't want to risk losing Varane's negotiation here because it takes a while to renegotiate, and I don't want to have to, make anyone upset, especially on the 1 years, because they can go on a free. So we'll sort those out. Luke Shaw, I'd like to keep. I think I'd actually not like to keep. I'd just say I'd like to sell. I think at this point because he's not going to get any better. And I think we can make a good backup left back signing for him. And we've got a couple that we already know of, and a couple that I've been thinking of on the back burner as well. So for now, he wants important. That's fine. He'll switch around with Malacia still for now until I make any definite decisions. The ones that I've already transfer listed, I'm going to sell. The ones that I haven't yet are going to be the ones that I'm considering. So we'll just bump it down to 80k. He'll take a little pay cut, won't he? He will. Alright, we'll try and get some pay cuts in here as well. This is a good chance to take down some of the deflated wages in this club, man. It's very ridiculous. Alright, now who's next on the list? Fred. Of course, I'll have to renegotiate with him whether we keep him around or we sell him. So we shall negotiate a new contract with Fred. He wants sporadic. He'll take sporadic. Fine, mate. Fine. That's fine by me. His agent looks like Pochettino. We'll give him another 2 years. We'll try and tie these cunts down for another 2 years if we possibly can. Wage, he'll probably take a bit of a cut as well. We'll say 70k, and he can adjust accordingly. And he's fine with that. Pay cuts all around. I love it. These players want to be part of the project so much that they're happy to take a pay cut each time. I know this is kind of boring before we get into the gameplay, before we get into all the transfer stuff, but realistically, it has to be done. All the admin stuff has to be done, so we'll get it done. Donny van de Beek's getting tied down immediately. Whether we sell him or whether we keep him, we can get a good price for him, whether we sell him or keep him. But I would like to keep him, obviously, because I'm a Donny van de Beek, you know, fan, I guess. But I do like Donny in career mode. He'll accept rotation, which is fine. Probably what I'll get. He wants to stay for now 3, which is okay by me. And we'll cut his salary down. If he's rotation, we'll cut his salary down a little bit. And he can adjust accordingly. 68k is fine. Remove the bonus, it'll probably cut to about 70k, but 68k is fine. A little pay cut there as well. Not too shabby, Alonso. I usually do these off screen, but I might as well do it to open the episode, so we're all sorted, and we'd have to worry about contracts for yet another season, which I think is probably the best move to kick off this episode of the career mode. I know it's a bit boring to watch, but it gets the job done. And we're going to renew everyone's, by the way, just so we can get the best price for them if we do decide to sell them on, which for some of them we will. And I'll be taking a little look at the Youth Academy as we go, as well as players depart the club, so we can call a couple more up, either loan them or sell them. We've got a full squad at the moment, so we're going to have to make some cuts. Whether we like it or not, we're going to have to cut some people. I don't want to... There's some people that I'm going to put for sale that I don't really want to, but I think we have to, kind of thing. They want a release clause? No. No release clause. And you can have the same money again, mate. Unless you want a bit more, I guess that's sure. Yeah, alright, 18k. Not too bad. We'll just keep him on the same money. I didn't want to, you know, really drop it too much. Ethan Galbraith stays another couple seasons. Well, he's signed to another couple seasons. If we can get these contracts tied down, like I said, we get more money. So it works for me. It works perfectly for me. Right, how many more have we got to do? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Alright. Deshaun Bernard. As much as I'd like to see him grow, I don't think he'll grow at this club. We may see him down the line in potentially a road to glory if I do one. Well, I mean, when I do one, I probably will do one. It's just a matter of what sort of one I'll do. That won't come until after this United career mode anyway. We've still got at least maybe 2 more seasons in this career mode. I think we'll do 4 seasons probably for this. Sporadic. I mean, he's probably going to be more prospect, but we'll try and be a little bit nice, try and sweeten the blow a little bit. No release clause, and wage will just stay the same. I think that's the best thing for some of these players who are on fringer wages. We just keep them the same without losing anything. He wants a signing bonus of 39k. We're not gonna sneeze at that, really, are we? 39k signing bonus. It's not too worrying. And then Palestri. Now this is a guy I would have loved to keep around, but we've got wingers that have outgrown him, quite frankly. Diallo impressed on his loan, and they impressed even more last season when he was here. Palestri, we've not really given him that chance, but at the same time, he hasn't really impressed out on loan either. Hasn't grown the way we wanted him to, so I'm happy to move him on. Well, I'm not happy to move him on. We are going to move him on. Palestri on 30k at the moment. If they put the wage down, I'll probably try and knock it down a little bit. But I think every time so far, we've done the wage. I'm going to try and knock it down to 25 and see what they say. They might say nah, or they might say maybe a little bit more. Yeah, 29k. I mean, it knocks it down a k. You know, we've saved 1,000. Kind of probably evens out. Palestri tied down for another 2 years. This is kind of boring. I get that. I maybe should have done this off screen beforehand, but it just shows my method of thinking. Christian Eriksen, the biggest departure probably this season, unless something that comes in like monstrous that I just can't turn down. Christian Eriksen will be making his way out of the club, unfortunately, but he'll have his memory. The final game of last episode, scoring the winner in the Europa League final. He'll go down as a United legend. It's more of a respectful departure than a than we're forcing him out of the club. I think he knows that he's only got a couple of years here, and he's happy. I think he's happy and respectful of United. And I don't really want to sell him on, to be honest, but we will do. Ericsson takes a bit of a pay cut as well. He's down to 100k a week, which is not bad money at all. I think I'd bite your whole body off for 100k a week. It's mental. He's still getting paid that much, but that's fine. He'll be off the books soon, hopefully. Zidane, Iqbal, contract negotiation. We'll get him sorted for a couple more years. Not that he'll stick around for too long, I don't think. With there'll probably be teams below us ready to get Zidane Iqbal because he is a talent. He's just not going to be enough for us at this juncture, and they want a bit more in wage, which, you know what, it's fine. It's only 5k more. He's only getting paid 7.5k. That's for Man United's wages. That's like 10p. 10p a week. How many more? We've got 4 more. Charlie Savage. Scott McTominay as well. He's another one that's on the maybe pile. That's the thing. We kind of have to discuss McTominay a bit, I think. Because I'd like to bring in a new backup. Casemiro starts one more season. But do we say McTominay takes that role when Casemiro probably leaves? Or do we get rid of McTominay and try and find his replacement? We'll sign him down for another 2 years. That seems to be kind of the years we're going for. Because 2 more years, this career mode might be over, to be honest, if we only did 4 seasons. Wants a lot more money. And we'll allow it because we've made some big cuts, so might as well make some small growths as well in terms of money. It's fine by me. Nah, we just need a couple more negotiations to go through here. Radek Vitek, he'll be going. Just because simply we've got too many goalkeepers. I'm wondering whether to part ways with either Parkin or Fofana as well. I haven't quite decided on what I'm going to do there. I'd like to keep them both, but we need to trim this squad quite a bit. And for some of these I will put on the transfer list, but I'll only sell if it's the right offer kind of thing as well. And I know there'll be some controversy by the end of this window, but we do have to get people out of here. And if it's a favourite player like Fred, or if it's someone big name that's getting on an age, like potentially Varane, I'm not 100% sure that Varane's going to stick around for this window, you know. Still debating on whether getting someone younger to partner Lisandro Martinez, or hell, even call Bella Kotchap or Lukebor up. We still need another centre-back option anyway, just to be on the safe side if we were to sell Varane. I'm not committing to selling Varane, I just want to make that clear. But it could be a move we make. McTominay, he'll stay rotation for now, behind Casemiro, he's fine with that. And we'll do the 2-year usual. I'd like to keep McTominay around just because of what he did last year for us in FIFA 22 career mode. But at the same time, I can't just go back to, you know, old career mode and kind of, you know, base keeping a player currently off of past memories, I guess. Stamina Scott was a legend. Not quite come to fruition as much this year. It still could happen, but I'm not exactly sure yet. He's already outgrown his potential. And when he plays, he's usually good. It's just, like we said, the hard decisions have to be made. And Amad Diallo is sticking around for probably the duration. There's no way Diallo's going anywhere. We'll do the usual 2-year shtick with him as well. But I don't see him leaving. I do not see him leaving. Unless it's an astronomical fee. And even then, we'll see. Rotation definitely. He'll play in behind Elanga or Anthony on that side. We're gonna have to get rid of one wide midfielder. And I'm wondering if Kvicha is the move. We'll go for 3 here without Diallo because we do want to keep him for the long term. And now this is gonna be a difficult one. He'll want a bit more money, and I'm happy to give him it. I'm happy to bump up his contract a little bit. So I actually think that's all the contracts sorted in it. So we'll go back through the squad real quick and decide what kind of moves we want to make in terms of transfers for the ones that we didn't do with the contracts. And I'll remember which ones they are. I think we'll just go to the top. Goalkeeper, De Gea stays, Vitek goes, Parkin and Fofana go out on loan. That's fine. Williams, I think he comes back from his loan literally the next day, so that's fine. He might go free agent though. I don't know how that would work. But if he does, we were going to sell him anyway. It would just lose out a bit of money, but it's not the end of the world. Bernard, sorry lad. Mengi, sorry fella. Barcelona listed. Martinez, Dallo, Laird, will stay. Wan-Bissaka's going already. I kind of regret doing that Wan-Bissaka deal, you know, but it might work out for us. Galbraith goes. Savage goes. Casemiro maybe goes next season. Well, probably goes next season if he doesn't go this season. Fred, we're going to put him on it right now. I just want to make this clear to any viewers who are a big fan of Fred, and I know there is one in particular. This is not me selling him. This is me seeing what could happen with him. I'm not going to necessarily accept an offer for him. It's just to test the waters, okay? He's not necessarily going to go. Eriksen is. Van de Beek stays. Zidane Iqbal goes. Shabalala is loan listed. Again, that's another one we may not go through with it. Palestri's going to go as well, unfortunately. I'd love to keep him around. He does have a good upside, but I just think Diallo's got a better one, and we've got other wingers that can do the tricks as well. Garnacho, loan. Moss, loan. Bishop. I wish I'd sold him on a permanent. When he comes back from Adana Demirspor, he will probably go on permanent, unless he has ridiculous growth. Elise Petit's going. Alanga sticks around. Kvicha, I'm considering selling, but for now he sticks around. Sancho stays. Owen Yates goes out on loan. Michael Dawson goes. Mabry goes. Anthony. Just try to see if there's anyone I missed. And I think these strikers here stick around. So that's how we're going to go for now. Youth Academy we'll take a little gander at as well, just to try and, you know, brush this up a little bit. Jay Stanley stays around. Lance Carr. Albert Ojeda, or Jeda, I don't know how to pronounce it, will stick around. Robert Braun as well. I think we're going to have to cut some of the Youth Academy players as well. So Aguilar, his rating doesn't look good. His potential looks good, so we'll keep him around. Valenzuela. I don't really want to get rid of any of these kids, to be fair. Except for... I'm sorry. I've been joking around enough with his name. He's called Hancock. That's the other reason we signed him, but he's off. I'm sorry. I'm sorry about that, but he is dog shit. I could have maybe found a club for him, but like we said, we're making the tough decisions this year. If you don't like it, I don't know what to tell you. It's just the way it goes sometimes in management. So Wan-Bissaka's off to Monaco. Lance Bishop has gone. We've got a bit more money. I don't know how much we're going to spend of that. I've got 152 million budget this year, which isn't too bad at all. And Hull City have expressed interest in signing Zidane Iqbal already. They weren't messing around. We'll come to that in a second. We'll just respond to these so they don't think we're ignoring them. A couple of these are happy to go. Zidane Iqbal's happy to go. Mabry's a little bit surprised, but he's not unhappy. Can't guarantee you games, mate. If you want your career to progress, probably won't happen. Mengi's happy to go. Barker's happy with the loan. Perry's happy with the loan. And Alejandro Garnacho is happy with the loan as well. I really want to use him before this career mode ends, though, so maybe bring him back off the loan midway through if I feel like it. I never looked at the Iqbal offer again, and Facundo Palestri could go to Fulham in a minute, but we'll take a look at Zidane Iqbal's offer first. We can get a bit more out of him. We're going to try and squeeze as much as we can at Hull here. It said 3.15, so that's what I'm going to do. I'm not going to go mental with it. The Hull manager has arrived, and they want to offer 2.6. We'll say 3.2 for now, and we can adjust accordingly. And they've accepted 3.2. That's fine. We maybe could have got a bit more, but I'll do what I'd rather they go and I lose a bit of money out than they stay and I don't get any money and the squad stays full. So it's fine by me. And then Facundo Palestri, one I don't really want to part ways with, but we are going to do. We're going to try and, I reckon 7.5, maybe more of an offer I can agree with. I wonder if one more loan season would do a trick for him, but I can't keep loaning them out. We're going to have to make some cuts. Especially in the wide positions. We've got too much class there as it is. Ready to offer me 6.5. Just bump it up a milli, and then we're good, yeah? Sweet. 7.5. We maybe could have gone for 8, but we're just making sure, again, the departures go through rather than losing out, which is absolutely fine. I would much prefer that they go through. So a couple of players should be on the outs there, hopefully in the coming days. We've got a Lafont transfer offer. I don't remember putting him up for sale, to be honest, there, West Ham. And he won't be going anywhere for now. Not this window, anyway. He hasn't grown as much as I thought he would, to be fair. And I believe this is Facundo Palestri. He's going to go to Fulham. It's just a matter of too many squad numbers and can't guarantee him any time. These are all respectful departures. We talked through beforehand with the players that they may have to make difficult decisions here. And Facundo Palestri moves to Fulham for 7.5 million. And the negotiation is a C. We could have got a bit more out of it. But I'd rather him go than me try and, you know, we could have got 9.5. But I'd rather him go. Squad lacks quality with Bruno Fernandes. I saw that there, game. You might be right. Palestri is sold. Bella Kotchap have had an offer from Almeria here. What is this? 30.1 million plus Kaiki, who actually doesn't look too bad. 20 years of age, 73 overall. I'm just going to do a little bit of fact-finding. I don't think I'm going to sell Bella Kotchap, but I'm just going to do a little fact-finding here to see what his Kaiki guy's potential is. And if it's not that good, we ain't going to bother. And we probably won't bother anyway, but just try and find him. Kaiki. Potential of 80. I mean, Bella Kotchap's already nearly at 80. He's still got a way to grow, so I think we're going to decline that. The money on it is not enough as well, so we'll say no to that. But Luke Bloody Shaw, Sevilla want him. Now, I'm happy to try and make a deal here, but it's going to be for quite a bit, and they may reject what I'm about to do. So we'll go into it, and we'll see what we can do. Which means we'll have to obviously have to find a backup for Luke Shaw. We've got our backup at right back with Wan-Bissaka leaving. We're going to just promote Ethan Laird to that backup spot. But for a left back situation, we are going to need someone else. Brandon Williams, I don't think will make the cut. So I think we try and move someone in if we move Shaw out here. Now this is probably going to get rejected. We're going to ask quite a bit more. Oh. Well, at first I was thinking 40. And maybe I could have gone to that. 37.5 is a fantastic amount of money for Luke Shaw, who's probably at his peak, ain't going to grow much more, at 28 years of age. I think we made a good deal there, and I know it's just a quick Luke Shaw departure, and I know we don't... I know some people probably won't want Luke Shaw gone, but I think it's the best move, really. Deshaun Bernard from Cadiz. We're going to try and get 3 million out of this. Try and push him a little bit. We're trying to push a little bit for funds here, in case we do want to make some big signings. But I reckon 3 mil will probably do a trick. I've accepted that. We're not making stupid demands here. We're making reasonable requests. We could probably squeeze a little bit more money out, but I'm not really interested about the money. I'm interested in getting these players off the books so we've got more squad space, to be honest. It's the main reason that so many of these are going. Luke Shaw will not be moving to Sevilla. Agreement on terms couldn't be reached, so we keep him around for now. And Stanley Sutton loan, I believe, here from Crystal Palace, which I'm absolutely going to accept. That's fine by me. I maybe should have just said 1 year, but we can always call him back if we feel like we need to. But that's a great offer from Palace, and I appreciate that. And some departures here. I believe this is Deshaun Bernard, but we haven't seen much of him to know. And he doesn't have a game face, so it might not be. Alright, Zdenek Bal is going. I don't think that was him. He's gone to Hull for 3.2 million. We've got a B on that one. We could have probably squeezed a bit more, but like we said, I've said it many a time. Just try to clear out the squad a little bit. More squad depth needed. We'll figure that out. That's fine. And Deshaun Bernard makes his way to Cadiz for 3 million. That went through quite quickly. Maybe we could have got a bit more for him as well. A B. It's alright. We ain't gonna sneeze at a couple 100k. Could have gone for 3.6. Squad likes quality with Dallo. Alright, yeah. Okay, cool. Right. Inboxes. Bernard sold. And Zdenek Bal sold. The financial report. Earlier in the year, we set out to increase our budget by selling players. We've done that. We only needed to sell 3, but I'm happy to clear the books a bit. And that helps a little bit for the objectives as well. It's fine by me. And McTominay transfer offer. Now, this is one. He's not going to be accepted here because I'm not fucking selling him to a Big Six. If I'm not buying from the Big Six, I'm not selling to the Big Six either. McTominay won't be going. But here's one where we're thinking, well, we could get quite a good amount of cash for him. Do we cash in on Scott McTominay? We could get around 50 million for him. So we'll reject Liverpool, but we're going to keep our mind open about what we could do with McTominay. Player returns from injury. That is Kvaratskhelia back from injury. I don't know why it puts you to the team sheets, doesn't it? And Inter want Makoko for 42.6 million. Now the fact of the matter is, we signed this man for 10 million, and the amount of profit we could get off Makoko right now, we could get up to 65 million for this man. The amount of profit we could get is phenomenal. However, you can fuck off. We ain't selling Makoko. He's developing here. He's going to be a superstar at this club. And I believe this is... I'm going to be honest, I don't know who this is. Somebody accepts a loan for, probably. This is Stanley Sutton, isn't it? I think that's a loan to Palace going through for a couple of years. He's going to grow brilliantly, I hope. And if he does, he'll come back and probably feature a bit. He goes to Palace. Good squad depth in the wings. Exactly, that's what I'm saying. We don't need wingers. That's the problem. Transfer offer for Christian Eriksen. Yes, I will sell Christian Eriksen. No, I will not sell him to Manchester City. Are you mad? I've expressed an interest in telling you to fuck off. Well, accept it from the right club. The right club isn't in the Big Six. And then Cassano and Malangu, I'm just going to straight accept. We're not going to squeeze a couple more bits of money out of him. Malangu will move to Coventry. Unfortunate for him. Alejandro Garnacho is getting a load here from Udinese, which we'll accept as well. And we're getting close to the pre-season tournament. Now, what I do for the pre-season tournament, ladies and gentlemen, is I will play the playable highlights. And in this episode, I will also play the first game of the Premier League season. Thomas Moss to Mallorca on a two-year loan deal. Again, we'll do the same as what we did with Stanley Sutton. We'll send him on the 2-year loan deal. But if I feel like we can drag him back and we need him, I will do. And then Scott McTominay. Now, this is more what I'm thinking. Inter Milan for Scott McTominay. If there was a way to make it last longer than the week, I could just think about it a bit longer. I would, but I think for now, I don't... it's a difficult one. Oh, excuse me, it's a difficult one. I'm just trying to think here. This is difficult. I'm going to just hold it. I'm going to hold it off for now while we think about it. But that is a good offer. It's not one I'm saying no to. It's the one I'm saying I'll think about. I'll get back to you. And this will be Thomas Moss going on loan. I don't remember the club that came in from though. That is in fact not Tom. Well, it might be Thomas Moss, but Garnacho makes his move to Udinese for a year. And it was in fact Garnacho. Shows how much I can recognise my players. Inbox. Owen Yates can go out to Tafe for a year, but we might bring him back because he looks fucking class. I'm not gonna lie. If we didn't have enough wingers already, I'd involve him in the setup already. I think I'm going to reject the McTominay offer until I've got some assistants in chat because they'll probably know what to do better than me. I think that's probably the route to go. But for now, we're just going to say no for now. I'm not saying no for good. I'm just saying no for now until I've made a concrete decision on Scotty T. Should be another deal going through somewhere along the line. Because I'm going to be honest with you, there goes Milan to Coventry City, by the way. I'd very much like to keep McTominay. But it's just, do I, really? Because I feel like he could come in if we do sell Casemiro, but then again, we could also sign someone instead. And, you know, basically, if I was to sell McTominay this season, we'd need a backup. So I need to think about that for a start. And then beyond that, do I sign a backup who's just going to back up Casemiro? I have to think about whether Casemiro is going to be around for the long term. I don't know how his rating's going to go down. So my best bet would be signing someone with potential, but I don't know who to sign. So it's kind of a merry-go-round at the moment. For now, though, we're going to discuss Ted and Mengi here. They want to offer 2.6. Push it up to 3.2, I think. We'll see what they say to that. We'll accept that. Probably could have got a bit more, but Pizza, I should say. We'll get Ted and Mengi, or maybe get Ted and Mengi, depending on if the deal goes through. I hope it does. Not really many permanent departures yet. Just kind of annoying. And another deal is done before the Frankfurt game. We haven't signed a single soul yet either. I don't know what we're going to do in terms of signings just yet. If Luke Shaw does go, which I'm happy to let him go, we'll need a backup left back. Or at least someone who can contend with Malacia, maybe. I don't know. We'll have to think about that as we go. Thomas Moss will go to Mallorca for 2 years, and that's fine by me. And Frankfurt are our first opponents in the pre-season tournament, so we'll get into that. So what we're going to go with here, we'll go De Gea. Well, actually, we'll go Lafont in net for pre-season. Give him a bit of experience. Malassi's now 85. Malassi would not be going anywhere. We'll give Luke Shaw maybe a couple of his last games as well. We'll start McTominay, possibly for his last game. Ericsson comes in. And Makoko. I want to see a bit of him in pre-season, so we'll give him a run out as well. I think we'll go with that. We'll rotate each pre-season game just to give players a bit of chance. Who have they got? Frankfurt. Trapp, Kalulu. We've got Sam Maximan as well. So, decent side. Let's play the highlights then at Union Park Stadium. Manchester United versus Frankfurt. Like I said, we only do highlights pre-season because I don't really care. Doesn't really affect me either way. So it's fine by me just to skip through this during the highlights. Just so I've got a bit of control over it. But also that I don't have to play the whole game that way. Which is fine by me as well. So without further ado, we'll get underway. Right, Rashford for the Man United solo run against Onguene. I hate playable highlights, I'm going to be honest with you. Like, I would try to run one way and they just guess immediately. Amakoko getting our chance here. I'd hate, like, it's not a solo run. Really, is it? Makoko slots through Marcus Rashford. Oh, mate. Had to be a goal there, I think. I think that has to be a goal. Corner at Frankfurt. Again, we don't really care. It's kind of just to see a bit of the players before the season starts. That's away, but it's still in their possession. You have to remember as well, I've not played this game in about a week. That's the excuse if I play like shit. Another corner for Frankfurt. Sanchez should get this clear. It's blocked. Rashi gets it away, but maybe I should have left it for someone else to get away because Rashi's not put too much on that defensive header. And a clearance by Dallo. And now Manchester United with Bruno Fernandes down on the left here. A man who we're not still sure about yet whether he's going to stick around. Bruno into Makoko. Oh, I couldn't find the finish. I couldn't follow up either. Dallo with the class tackle. And we'll go again. Crossing opportunity for us. Bruno Fernandes out on the left here against Frankfurt. Need a bit of help here. We're not getting much. McTominay. That's a great bit of defending. It's a great interception, I can't lie. We've got so many crossing opportunities here. We're getting another one here with Bruno again on the left. I don't know why he's so far on the left each time, but that's okay, I guess. Rashi can't find the ball through it for some reason. Not exactly sure why. And it ends 0-0. That's fine. I mean, it just shows that the playable highlights are dog shit. So at least it highlights them. But no goals today from us. No goals conceded either. But we'll start Tammy for the next one. He got a sub appearance in this one, but we'll start him next one. That's the problem with playable highlights. You can't make your changes if you want to. But it's alright, the game usually makes some. So again, we don't really care too much about pre-season, but 0-0 draw. Doesn't fill me with confidence, to be fair, but it's fine. It's all good. All good in the hood. That shows what we need to try and find in the transfer window. Alright, Marky Rashford had the only chance really of the game. We were a better team. Just couldn't find a goal, obviously. So we'll try and get a bit more transfer stuff done here. Yet another departure. Kind of just spring cleaning the club a little bit here, and then I'm gonna play the Premier League first game, but I think we have a Super Cup game as well. If I remember correctly, we'll play the winners of the Champions League, which were Atletico. I'll have to check the calendar for that. Mengi has gone. I don't remember where he went. Pizza, I think it was. It just said on the screen, so you guys will know. Mengi's gone. Getafe have accepted the year loan deal for Owen Yates, which it might even last a year the way he's growing. Now, this is it's a good offer. It's a good offer, to be honest. I'm wondering whether I just bite the bullet and get it done. I'm going to counter. See what happens. I'm going to counter for quite a bit of money. So they may just straight up say, nah. I'm going for a bigger amount of money, but there's a fee I won't go below. If they don't accept the fee I want eventually, then we won't sell Fred on this occasion. But I think I'm sorry. Jordan, if you see this, Fred's going. I'm sorry. He'll be going at some point, I think. We need to clear out the midfield a little bit. I think this is a good move. So we'll go with that initially. See what they counter with. Oh. So that's a bit too much. Okay. Alright. I thought that might be a bit too much. But it was just testing the waters. Testing the waters, that one. I kind of want around 25 million for him. I know that's a bit too much to ask for. I did highlights, mate. Don't tell me Don't tell me what to do. Tell you're the assistant manager. You do it when I'm doing highlights. Real Madrid next. This should be fun. We're gonna get battered. Take the goal news quickly. Goalless stalemate for Man United against Frankfurt. And again, a few chances. Defense on top as Manchester United drew 0-0 to Frankfurt. Sevilla have an injury. We can count on Tammy, can we? He's not done anything yet. Marcus Rashford to go for a big fee. Spurs are looking at him. Heck off. Rashford also targeted by Roma. I mean, we took one of our strikers, so they could take one of ours. Kepa's gone to Leipzig. Mellier's gone to Betis. Vitinha's gone to Man City. It's a smart signing, to be fair. And Laporte's gone from Bayern to Atletico. Champions League winners to Champions League winners, because Bayern won it in Season 1. Atletico won it in Season 2. Right, Real Madrid. We're going to rotate the team a little bit more as well. This time we're going to have Big Dav in goal. They've gone all out, and with Gundogan, I guess, as well. They've actually got quite a good side. We'll give some players a rest. Diallo can come in, so he can do pre-season. Rashi will go alongside Šeško. Bruno will start. Malacia will come out. Well, actually, Malacia will stay in. Bella and Lukeba. And our new 60 rated man will sit on the bench. I say our new. He's been here a long time, and we'll have to rotate Van de Beek in at some point. For the last game, we'll do the 2 striker, so we can get Van de Beek in. Or the 1 striker, sorry. Play highlights against Real Madrid. I was just kind of looking at our team and realised we're probably going to get smoked, but, you know, it's the beauty of it, isn't it? Right, let's see what we do here then. Manchester United solo run, lovely. Benjamin Šeško. Solo run against David Alaba. Spots Tammy on the through ball. And to think that I was even considering potentially selling this man. I was considering selling Tammy, but I don't think we will. I just don't think we will. There was a bit of me that was thinking to break my own rule and sell Tammy and buy Victor Osimhen again, but we used him quite a bit last year, so I think I'm going to stick to the rule of not doing that, because I know Osimhen is good and everything, but Tammy's class. I can't doubt Tammy at the moment. I mean, sometimes he's inconsistent, but everyone has their off days. I'm not going to be able to stop Vinicius here, by the way. Like, that's just you just give him a free goal at that point. Real Madrid have equalised for Vinicius Junior. No, the Real Madrid counter. Jesus Christ. 87 minutes. Wow. So nothing happened in the second half up until now. Bet. Varane, Boyan, against his former club. We're just going to take out a play, and that should probably do it. Oh, no, we've got a free kick with Bruno Fernandes. No, I'm going to take this on, but I don't know if it's going to go in. I hope it does. It'd be great, but I'm not very good at free kicks. So we'll give it a go. Oh, my God! Right, fair enough. Sorry, Bruno. Sorry I ever doubted you, mate. Sorry I ever doubted you. We're going to beat potentially beat Real Madrid. My God, what a free kick. And we're not going to get to see a replay either because it's on highlights. But that's a class free kick from Bruno Fernandes. And the game's still not over. What? They've got Trippier at Real Madrid. Fair enough. The game's still on here. Tammy. We're full of confidence now. Need to find the right ball here. Out to Ahmad. Ball inside. Wasn't meant for Tammy. It was meant for the on-running Bruno, but that's fine. And now Madrid getting the chance. Some late opportunities in this one. Can Real Madrid equalise after a fantastic Bruno free kick? I think if the question was, is Bruno going? The answer at the moment is no. The answer at the moment is Bruno's not going anywhere. They're really trying to give Madrid something at his game, aren't they? That should be it. That will be it. We beat Real Madrid in pre-season. I'll absolutely take that. And I know it wasn't probably their strongest lineup, but it was a decent lineup at best. It was a strong lineup. In the end, Bruno getting us some early season limbs. Give us a win over Real Madrid. I mean, it's only pre-season, but that was a class free kick. If we can go back and watch that again, I will. Yeah, that's the first free kick I've scored on FIFA 23 as well, so I'll take that happily. A win from Manchester United in pre-season. To a world of good in terms of confidence. Real Madrid, Champions League finalists last year, so that does us some good. Can we watch the goal again? We can. Bruno, perfect free kick, floated into the corner. It looks fantastic. We'll give it a couple of watches here and watch the limbs back a bit. Look at that. Perfection. Out of the reach of Thibaut. He put himself in the back of the net, try to save it. And Bruno with some early season limbs. I want to keep him around, man. I'm hoping he can kick on this year. This will probably be his final season with us, depending on performance. But we do get a victory there against Real fucking Madrid. We draw to Frankfurt and then we beat Real Madrid. Come on. Let's see it. Alright. Just got monthly report. We'll take a look at that. TL players are progressing. We have to make some tough decisions here. I wonder to call some of these up and load them out. Oh, Jada, by the way, is looking spicy. We'll call him up just... Oh, we can't. Wait, can we? Oh, no, we can. What am I doing? What am I thinking? Oh, Jada will come up just now. Squad hub. And we've got 47, so we've got a few spaces. Oh, Jada, where are you, fella? You go straight out on loan. I know there's something there. There's definitely something there. Potential to be special. Exactly, mate. Exactly. Put him on the loan list, see what he can do away from the club. No, I don't want to leave career mode. I want to stick around and press the right buttons. They're pressing the wrong ones. I believe this is Ollie Yates. I don't know why they have this cutscene for a loan, but fair enough. He's coming back. He's just gone to Getafe for the season. Hopefully he'll do well there because he has got incredible potential. But again, we've got incredible depth in wingers as well. It's a difficult one. A couple of messages to take a look at here. Tammy Abraham for 141.7 million. And I could get 200 million. Is this game on crack? Also, notice this, by the way. It's Atletico Madrid. They're trying to sign him before we get the Supercup so they can use him against us. I'm telling you, no, you can fuck off. And Chesko's not going anywhere either. I don't think. We'll take a look at the offer here. 56.6 million for Benjamin Chesko from Villarreal. We're going to say no to that as well. And then we're absolutely saying no to this. I respect you taking him on loan, Inter, for the second half of last season. But to think you're going to get him on a permanent, he's just ludicrous. So you will be rejected too. I should probably blocked offers for Chesko and Elanga, but I'll listen. I just probably won't sell. I'm happy to listen to offers. And Albert Ojeda, happy to come up. And he'll go out on loan. Hopefully become a talent. Already higher rated than Shabalala. Right, so Man United cards. Yeah. Fernandes, dramatic late goal, seals Man United win. Fernandes snatched a win for his team against Real Madrid. Wins dramatic late goal, but Manchester United 2-1 up. And still people looking at Rashford, but not really coming in for an offer yet. And Albert Ojeda will be on his way out, hopefully for a bit of experience as we get to his final preseason game against Sevilla. And we'll go to the one striker, and it's going to be Marquis up front with Sancho and Anthony. Kvaratskhelia comes onto the bench just to give him a bit of game time. Whether we keep him around is still up for debate. Casemiro stays in. Eriksen does not. We're going to find Van de Beek eventually. There he is. Van de Beek comes in. You see what I mean? Like, we've got so much talent. We can't afford to keep it all here. We're hogging it at this point, which is good on one end, but on the other end, we need to get it gone, especially these youth players. Elanga comes in to maybe get some experience. In fact, Elanga starts. And we'll convert him back to a right winger in a moment. We'll go with that. So De Gea in goal, Malacia, Dallo, fullbacks, Martinez, Bellicott, Chap, Casemiro, Fernandes, Van de Beek, Sancho, Elanga, Rashford, And who have Sevilla got? They still got Kante. They still have Kante. He's a captain. They've got Lacroix. They've got Elise, Burkhardt, and Isco as well. They've got a decent team. Let's play the highlights. Final game of pre-season. I'm not really fussed on pre-season, like I said. This is just kind of see some of the players. I want to see Van de Beek back in that Man United shirt as well. Look at that man. Fantastic. And he picks up the ball here on the right. It's just a simple pass across to Marcus Rashford, really. First assist back for Donny Van de Beek in the United shirt. Teeing up Marcus Rashford for what is a very easy goal, to be fair. But Van de Beek is someone I want to get involved big style this year. And we always do that with Van de Beek. We always get him involved big style because he's been underutilised. And I feel like in a career mode, you can kind of change that up and try and salvage his career. And that's kind of the aim we're going to go for this year as well. I like to salvage some careers. Some careers either can't be salvaged or we've already salvaged them a little bit. To the extent we probably can't. Like with Lindelof, we probably got as far as we could with him. He was decent. Just had to move him on. Now, I have full-powered that through ball through there, so could someone explain to me why it's gone nowhere? Oh, mate, this game. Sometimes the passing in this game is just diabolical. I tried to full-power the ball through to Elanga, and the game decided no, Bellicott chap doesn't have to deal with it. I'm going to try this again by playing this ball through to Fernandez or Diallo, I think it is. Elanga, sorry. I just don't get it. I don't get it. Why didn't... the game's over. Why doesn't it lock onto the players I want to lock it onto, ever? Like, it never does. It never will. It just decides that it's not going to do it. And there's nothing I can do about it. It's like, oh, fair enough, mate. You get what you want, but, you know. It's the way it is sometimes. It's the way it be. Well, she does get us the goal. Donny Van de Beek assisted his return to the club. His return game. We've seen a lot more of Van de Beek this year, trust me. Kind of making moves out the club so he can start Donny a lot more this year. May even be part of starting 11, to be honest. Golo not happy with how that went. Just the way it is, mate. When you got Rashford, you can't go backward. I don't know what that means, but basically Rashford bagging, Donny assisting, and De Gea keeping a clean sheet. And I don't know how we'll finish up in the pre-season table. I'm sure it'll show us or tell us. It won't, but we do have the Supercup. I thought we would against Atletico Madrid, so that's coming up. But pre-season, where do we finish? Oh, we got top. Oh, fair enough then. We'll take that happily. Absolutely take that. But yes, Supercup to come. Take a look at the Asian Elite Cup. Thank you very much. 6.1 million, not too bad. Bellicott chap. Ooh. I'm not going to say yes to it, but I kind of want to see what Carter Vickers is looking like. Oh. I'm going to be straight away. I thought Carter Vickers was younger. So no, we probably won't go through with that. Celtic offering 60k and Cameron Carter Vickers. They're giving it a try, to be fair. But I just couldn't remember his overall. And then Anthony from Barcelona. Jesus Christ. 141.6 million for Barcelona. I don't know where they're getting the money from, but we could get up to around 200 million for Anthony. Thing is, though, he's not going anywhere, so just the way it is, unfortunately. Some players will stay at this club until the end. David De Gea transfer offer. This is a potential maybe. I'm not going to accept this particular one, but I'm going to think about it and decide whether De Gea does go down the line. Before the start of the season, well, before the end of the transfer window, we'll consider it, but I kind of want to keep De Gea around. So for now, we're going to say no. And then Ahmad ain't going anywhere. Doesn't even need a second thought, really. Big part of this club this year. It was a big part last year, to be fair. Charlie Savage from FC Copenhagen. This is one of the boys I did want to get gone. And we can maybe push Copenhagen for 4 mil here, which is what I'm going to try and do. Will it happen though? I would like it to, but I don't want to push them too much that they're not too. Jesus Christ, don't want to push them so much that they decline because I do want him gone. No offense to the lad because he probably got good potential in real life, but I just want him to go through and get gone. We can make numbers down in the squad if we do need to bring up youth academy players, or if we want to bring in anyone. Just a matter of clearing out the squad a little bit. The fringe players probably go now, and there's only a few that are on loan that I see true potential in, and this one is one of them. Perfect timing here. Utrecht coming in for a loan with option to buy deal for Albert Ojeda. It won't be a loan to buy. It'll just be for a year. Ooh, actually. Yeah, we'll try for a year. See how he grows. Because he's got potential to be special. I reckon he hits 70s before the end of the season. And interest in Diogo Costa. We did have him on our list. But I think, in terms of goalkeeper, I'm comfortable with what we've got for now. If Leverkusen sign him, it won't be any big deal. We did have a little transfer hub and had a couple of players in possible ideas. Vindal was one for left back. Probably the man I would go for if we do have a Shaw departure, to be honest. George Bello looking decent. Andrews coming out okay. Slonina we can remove because we're not going to sign from the big six. The Chiper, I don't pronounce it. Maybe he could come in. Zambo and Gisa was possible backup for Casemiro down the line. Akram Afif, we're just kind of looking at free agents there. Afif and Vega. Well, actually looking at loan players because Kvaratskhelia got injured, but we managed to get through that rocky form, so they can both go. Ryan Cherky was another one for wing, but we just don't need wingers. So I don't think we'll be signing any wingers. Chukwueze, Williams. This is kind of just a period of time where we were trying to find people to have on loan when Kvaratskhelia got injured. I've not removed him. Diogo Costa was one we were looking at, but what put me off about him was he was so poor when we played Porto in the Europa League. It kind of just put me off buying him, to be honest. I know he's a good goalkeeper. Don't get me wrong, but I just don't think he's for us. I know he's 6'4" and he's class, but he played badly against us. We'll start scouting Navarro as well, because this was one I found in Lyon. He could be a third choice keeper, obviously, when he came in, or if he was to come in. But he's regen, obviously, and he's got fantastic potential by looks of it, by looks of what he was looking like. So maybe an Ojeda transfer for now from AFC Chindia, a 2-year deal. We'll accept that as well. We'll see which one goes through. And then Christian Eriksen from Dortmund. You know what? I think that's poetic, really. I think that's poetic. Selling the man to a club that he stopped from winning the Europa League. We gave them Donny last year, and we'll give him Christian Eriksen, hopefully this year on a permanent. We're going to ask for a bit of money for him, obviously. A bit more than what they're offering to pay. We can always meet in the middle somewhere. I'm going to say 37.5. I was going to go 40, but I think 37.5 is more realistic. Especially for a 32-year-old. We could have gone 40, but I just want to make sure he does go. And as much as I love Christian Eriksen, as much as he's been fantastic for this club, it's the right time to make the move. And it's probably the perfect club for him to make the move too. Like I said, the team that he helped us beat in the Europa League final, he scored the winning goal against Borussia Dortmund. I think that's a very good move, to be honest. I think that's a smart move. And we will have the Super Cup in a moment. Our first actual full gameplay of Season 3. Charlie Savage making his way to Copenhagen for 4 million. I don't think it'll be an A because we probably could have got a little bit more, but I just didn't want to be, I wanted to be a bit cautious, make sure we actually got rid of him. Probably 4.5 could have got for him, but I didn't want to risk it. 4.8, well. We do need another CDM if we do sell McTominay. Charlie Savage and his representatives have agreed personal terms, and he's gone. And Barcelona coming in for Licha can fuck off. I'm not even entertaining that offer. I'm not even looking at the money. He's not going anywhere. Makoko wants the match against Madrid. It's going to be a difficult one, really, because we're going to go one striker, and it was going to be either Rashford or Abraham. And I'm wondering, I'm not going to say anything too committal at the moment, but I'm wondering, do we sell a striker? Not for definite. It's just do we. It's more putting it out there into the ether. Not definitely going to say, yes, we are going to sell one. So take a look at this. We've got Atletico Madrid in the Supercup. 4 days later, we've got Leeds. And then next episode, obviously, we only play the first game of the Premier League in the first episode of each season. Then the next episode, we'll have West Ham, Brighton. We'll finish up August, and then we'll go into September and get the season really kicking. I love having hiccups all the time. It's my favourite. So let's take a look at this pre-match press conference then in the Super Cup final. I just want a good performance, honestly. I want to see something from the boys. And if there's any mistakes being made, we might have to sort them out. This is a good game before the actual Premier League starts. Just to see what we can do and see what's able to be done. What's up, Soulbolt? Welcome to the stream, mate. We're looking for... well, I would like a win, obviously, because it's a Super Cup and it's a trophy, but... we'll see what we do. I'm doing alright. Very warm. It's actually warm compared to the rest of the world in my house, which is good, but looking to sign anybody. I don't know, honestly. Still not sure whether we're going to sign anyone yet. I'm happy with the squad now, yeah. But maybe just a bit of, reinforcements. I don't really need anyone. I know it's kind of boring, but we don't really sign many people. Before this, I'm just going to go see who Atletico have, because they did win the Champions League. I got a little scout report on them before we go any further. They did sign someone as well, but I can't remember who it was. La Liga, Santander, Atletico. So they've got... who the hell is Matt? He looks fantastic. Max Clark. Okay, they got Wow Felix. João Felix. 88 rated now. 98.5. My God. Jose Gaia. Immobile. Griezmann. Some good players here. Laporte. He only just signed for them. That's the one who just signed for them. So he wasn't part of that Champions League win from them last year. Koke. Llorente still there. Brennan Lodi still looking decent. Malin's moved across to Madrid. Milinkovic Savic as well. Jan Oblak, still their goalkeeper, still looking very, very good, to be fair. Peralta. Might be the Suarez or Cavani region, potentially. It might be the Cavani region, because it's... well, I mean, Suarez is small, so it might be, yeah, possibly the Suarez region. Leroy Sané. Salamakers, Saul as well, still there. John Stone's making the move across. Soboslai, who was what I was considering going for. But I probably won't. We'll keep the jury out on that one, though, to be fair. Ben White's gone there. They've got a very good squad. No wonder they won the Champions League. But let's get the team ready and set before we do the little news story check. Rashford scores first goal of the season. Rashford scored for the first time this season to put Manchester United push Manchester United, I should say, to 1-0 win against Sevilla. Colchester beat Wimbledon penalties. I'm assuming that's for the Papa John's or the Carabao maybe. Hawks scored a hat trick for Tranmere Rovers. That was to me. And Laporte set for the Man United Atletico Madrid debut against Man United. Should be saying. And we're all set for the current raiser to another season of top European football with intriguing Super Cup clash. Atletico Madrid coming to the game as Champions League winners, while Europa League winners Manchester United look sure to give them a real challenge for the trophy. So it'll be a good one. No doubt it'll be a good one. It's just a matter of, will we win? They have got an insane team, as we know. They're starting Clark, who is either high rated or he's just getting his chance. But if they're starting Clark, he must be decent. Right, let's figure this out. We'll put Lafont in between the sticks for a start. Dallo off the right, Malacia off the left. Seems right to use these. I think Varane sticks around for the season. I've been thinking about it in the back burner while we kind of load up. But yeah, Varane will stick around for another season. Where did I put... Oh, Bella Kotchap's there. I'm blind. See what I mean, though? I've got too much depth. Now, we're going to go one striker as well, by the way. I'm not going to do two striker. I know that means maybe getting rid of a striker down the line. But this is how we're going to go for now. Makoko wanted him minutes. I know he wanted to start, but he'll get the bench. That's fine enough for me. Anthony. I have to remember 4 days. We've got a game against Leeds, so we can't go maybe all out here. Surprised Eriksen hasn't gone yet. We did accept the move to Dortmund, didn't we? Don't know. Well, Donny comes in there. Elland got onto the bench. Francesco. Fucking hell. Abraham can sit out this one. He could start the Premier League. And Makoko comes in. We've just got too much talent. That's the issue. We're too good. I don't know where Fernandes... Maybe we do just sell on Fernandes, because I don't know where the fuck he's going to fit in this year. I want to use him, but I don't know where he's going to go in, because we've got too much quality. Kvaratskhelia as well. Elanga, Diallo, Anthony. I think we may have to just maybe loan out Fernandes another year, potentially. I don't know. We'll see. But anyway, this is how we're going to roll, I think, for this, the Super Cup. And I reckon probably our best lineup, to be honest. And then some players as well, like Eriksen potentially maybe getting the Premier League game if he doesn't go to Dortmund yet. Abraham getting a rest. A couple of these players getting a rest. Chesko as well, just for the Premier League kickoff. But that is how we'll roll for the Super Cup final at the East Point Arena. We've got De Gea in goal, Malacia, and Dallo as the full-backs. Martinez and Varane centre-backs. Casemiro, CDM. Van de Beek and Fernandes, the centre midfield positions. Fernandes as captain as well. Sancho off the left, Antony off the right, and Marcus Rashford up top. And what I've realised, which is actually mental about this Manchester United team, I'm just looking now, this particular one we're using, all these players are at Man United in real life right now. We haven't changed the squad up too much. And sometimes that's for the best. Sometimes you just have to grow with the players you got, rather than just buying your way to success, which is hopefully what I would like to do. I'd obviously like to get maybe a couple of big names in just because, why not? But, I mean, with what we've got, I don't think there's going to be an issue. But I suppose that'll be tested when we come up against the Champions League winners, Atletico Madrid. So without any further ado, we'll get into it. First full game of Season 3. Tell you that if De Gea could see the goal like that against João Felix at his near post in such shitty fashion, then De Gea's on the transfer list. If that goal that's in the thing goes in, he's gone. I'm sorry, but I can't be having that sloppiness. But a big stage before we kick off the Premier League season, before we kick off our season all over again. We play against the champions of the Champions League. And you've got to think what the Man United boys are probably thinking. We might be on the other side next year. We might be on the other side of the coin. We might be Champions League winners. I'd like to hope. I doubt it will get it next season, but a deep run this year is what I would like. The board want us to reach the final, I believe it was said. I'm happy with getting through the groups, and any further beyond that is fine by me, just for the first season in Champions League again. I'd like maybe quarters, to be honest, at least, I think is probably correct. We'd like to win the Prem, win back the FA Cup. Carabao Cup I'm not really fussed about. We win it, we don't. I'm not going to like break hairs over the Carabao Cup. But of course, that's what we'd like to achieve. So a deep run in the Champions League, a domestic double, potentially treble. And then Season 4 will be the season we go for it all, I think. I think that's how we run it. Take our time rather than throwing ourselves straight at it. Some of the kit numbers aren't correct. We'll have to schedule them, reshuffle them. The one I noticed there was Langa not being 36 instead of being 24, but that's alright. We'll figure that out. Before the Premier League starts, we'll go through kit numbers. Manchester United versus Atletico Madrid. We kick off at the East Point Arena for the Super Cup. Who will be victorious? Take the early booking there, mate. We'll take the early booking, absolutely. There's no early booking. We won't take the early booking, mate. We won't take it, absolutely not. Gone through Malacia, though. I think he does get a touch on the ball, which is kind of what saves him. He's gone through Malacia first, so it is a foul. But I think as he follows through, he gets a knock to the ball. Tyrell Malacia now. On to Jadon Sancho. We want in Premier League success here this year, and we know we want domestic treble, hopefully, and a deep run at the Champions League. Casemiro. Clarted Miro. Now Llorente down the right here for Atletico Madrid. Malacia can't deal with him. Martinez gets in the way. Can't keep it from going for a corner. Llorente is going to be difficult to deal with, but I'm hoping Malacia can do it. But on that occasion, early on, he didn't do it. So, I mean, Luke Shaw, don't get me wrong, he wouldn't have been any better. If anything, he's slower. And we may still need to sign a left back in case Luke Shaw does get a transfer offer. But we'll keep an eye on that as the comings and goings happen. Donny van de Beek blocking it for another corner. And as well in advance as well, I apologise if I'm not making enough signings. I just like to try and stick with the original core of the squad. Try and grow the players at the club as much as I can. If I can't grow them any further, I will sell them. But if they've got ability and growth, and I think I can salvage something out of them, I will go for it as much as I can. Anthony here has touched that the complete wrong way, and by Anthony I mean me. I've tried to aim it away from Klosterman, and it's gone in the direction of the full back. Leroy Sané, former Man City man, now at Atletico Madrid. Love to beat United again. Varane wins that header to Dalot and we'll get it clear. Well, as far as Rashford, Anthony will make the move now. And I believe it's Bruno asking for it. Bruno, has he got it in time? He has. Will it be the first goal from Manchester United? Bruno Fernandes. The first goal of the full season comes from the number 8. That was a class counter-attacking move, and that's the way we work at this club. That's the way we go. Anthony timing it perfectly. Bruno further ahead than the defensive line and managing to bury it past Oblak. You don't stop those. You just don't stop them. There's no negotiation, I'm telling you. Goals like that don't get stopped. Bruno Fernandes, a man who we were considering his future here. I think he'll get one more season. Next season he'll hit 30, and depending on whether his overall, how his overall like changes, whether it goes up or down, I mean I might keep him for the duration, to be honest, because it's only going to be probably another season, potentially 2 after that. At most, we're doing 5 seasons with this United career mode, but I think we can wrap it up in 4. Front to Atletico, and then after that we'll be doing a road to glory. I don't know how yet it's going to go. As in how I'm going to do it. Anthony. Well, I mean, Rashford is meant to continue his run. Why he stopped is beyond me. I was meant to be over the top ball for Rashford to continue his run onto. Dalot. Rashford. I was meant to lock onto Bruno as well there. I'm not really sure what's going on with some of these passes. Save forced by Oblak. Dalot. Bruno. Rashi. Sancho. Closed down. Casemiro. Bruno. Sancho. Donny. Oh, it's a cracking save from Oblak. We have been the better team in the first 20 minutes, and we could have had a couple today. And I'm also going to be, obviously this match as well is going to be based on what, if I change anything in terms of difficulty as well. So far I'm feeling like it's a little bit easy, but that's okay for now. They'll probably come back into it. They usually do on these games. Anthony. Towards Bruno. He's going to not make it. Wasn't really intended for him anyway. Sancho. Oh, would have been nice. It would have been nice if it come off, but it didn't. Varane. Can't win the ball there. Malacia does. And now Sancho make the room here. Malacia down this side. That's a poor pass. It was actually meant for Sancho, but it's still a poor pass anyway, regardless of who it was for. Martinez closes it down. I'm confident in Martinez. Varane, I'm not 100% with, but we'll keep the faith. I'm happy to keep the faith so far. Let's give him something bad. Just last season, sometimes he'd make simple mistakes. Fernandes can't find that ball through. I think it was Anthony far out right. Tried to play it into him, didn't work. Leach, good tackle. Dallo. Anthony making the run inside. Not quite what I wanted him to do, but it's a good idea from Dallo to try and get through to him. We've been the better team, as you can tell by the stats. Atletico will fight back. That's the problem. They are Champions League winners. They're not just going to lie down and take this. And even if they are, they're Champions League winners. They're not going to be easy to play if we face them in the Champions League. I have to be prepared for that. Bruno, he's an option. I maybe could have just taken the shot on, but I think trying to pass it off there might have been the better idea. Although there's no one to pass it off to, so maybe shooting. Sometimes I'll just have to believe my ability and just shoot, I think. And hope. Llorente again. Malacia tried to close it down with a slide. But Marcus Llorente causing issues for our young fullback. I mean, he's not so young anymore. He's 24 now. And there's the equaliser. Just like that. See what I mean in terms of difficulty? I feel like I've got it sorted. I feel like I've got it sussed. And just out of nowhere, they'll go and score. And I'm feeling like maybe I don't change anything. Maybe I just keep it the way it is. It's bounced so weirdly off Casemiro. Varane's escaped his man. Dallo tried to get across. And it's a good little finish from João Felix. De Gea maybe could have got a hand to that. Wait, I don't even remember if it was De Gea I left in the net. Was it Lafont? I think it might have been Lafont. I'm going to have to check now. I have to fact check myself here. I can't remember if it was De Gea or if I moved Lafont in. It's De Gea because I changed the formation. I was going to start Lafont, but I think starting De Gea against his former club, I thought that might help, but it hasn't. Casemiro. Donny. Dallo. Anthony. He's going to get the ball over to him. He's clear of this defensive line. He just needs someone in the middle. Bruno is that man in the middle, and he's hit it with no power. I wonder if somebody more physical like Tammy should have been involved. He is. Oh, he's not even on the bench, is he? Because Makoko wanted minutes. Oh, well. It's a messy mistake from me. Sancho. Donny. Back to Sancho. Casemiro cracker earlier on in the season. Nope. Stopped by Oblak. And it was hard enough to beat him once. We're going to try and beat him again if we want to take the Super Cup. Back to Manchester, lads. Which I'm honestly not too fussed about, but you know, morale and that. Dallo. Knocks it into Donny. Casemiro. Rashi. Sancho. Oh, it's blocked. Again by Atletico Madrid. And they could be on the move here before the break. Malacia closed it down. But found the room to get it off to Sancho. Inside. On one more. Slotting through Donny. Oh, it's a good save again. And I bet myself on Rashford scoring that, but just continued at Rashford. But I saw Donny there, and you know, you got involved, Donny. Ball in, probably beat from Anthony here. Man has had interest from Barcelona this window, but has committed his future to Manchester United, and we love to see that. Varane, there's the, oh, I was going to say there's a lead, but he's hit the crossbar. I thought it was going to be the lead off the bar by Varane to win the half, man. We could have had the lead there. We've definitely been the better team. We've definitely had more chances. It's just Atletico have punished us for not taking said chances, and it's 1-1 at the break. Our goal coming from, I don't remember, was it Rashford? It was Fernandes, sorry. Goal coming from Fernandes for us. Felix equalising for the Champions League winners. And at half-time, it's 1-1. Now, taking a look at stats, it's a bit unfair. My God, we have been better. Yes, I'm taking our chances. 59 to 41 in terms of possession. 11 shots to 1 and 2.5 expected goals 0.9. means that we are the better team by a country mile. But at the same time, we haven't found that lead. Well, we had the lead before João Felix equalised. And now we are going to try and push on with the attacking tactics now to try and push for a winner here in the second half. Dallo picks up the ball on the right. It was a poor ball to Sané. Anthony's asking for it. Anthony's not moving to get it. He now will get it and will find space away from Jose Gaia. Does need an option here. Ball inside to Donny. Casemiro. Out to Donny. Rashi, I think he's offside. I'm not 100% sure if he's offside or if that's a corner, but it looked offside to me. Played it a little too late. Took the touch a little too long there. Donny did. And Rashford is, in fact, offside. Damn. God damn. Alright, well, I mean, I'm liking the look of this team. But I do think there needs to be some adjustments. I hate to say it, but I think De Gea needs to be the adjustment. Like, I love the man, and he's a legend for United now, but... Oh my god, Rashford's mishit that, unfortunately. I think the adjustment needs to be that we use Lafont a lot more this year. Potentially even start Lafont. Daniel Malen coming on for Antoine Griezmann. With 7 shots on target, Oblak has been equal to nearly all of them. But see what I mean? Atletico have had 1 shot and scored. That's what I'm concerned about. Oh, Sancho takes it around Klosterman there. Rashford's inside. Can he find a finish? He needs another option. Oh, that's almost closer. That's why I like the 2-striker, having that other option. It's deflected. Donny gets a shot deflected. He can't get around the man. Bruno. Anthony picks it up on the right here. Ball in towards Rashford. Not good enough. And they'll head it away as far as Lisandro Martinez. Bruno tries to pick it through the gap. And Bruno's had a good game today. I'd love to see Bruno back at his best. Because season 1 he was class. Season 2 he kind of fell off a little bit with the emergence of Shabalala and just the fact that he wasn't playing well when I used him. But hopefully he can break back in. And I know Shabalala, he's fun and all, and it's great to use him in the squad. But alone is really what he needs. And I know that's just tough love from me there. To everyone who loves Shabalala, but I think it's the right move. De Gea makes a save there. I believe it was Malin with a shot. It wasn't Malin with a shot because he's over there snapping Malacia in half. It's going to be a yellow card for Daniel Malin. And we're going to make a couple of changes ourselves here. I don't know why McTominay's even on the bench, if I'm being truthful with you. But that's fine. Elanga comes on here. He's going to get switched back to right wing, don't worry. Makoko comes on for Rashford. Donny has a bit more in him, I think. And then I do want to bring Lacaba on, but not just yet. He's just snapped him. That's got to be... I'd argue that's a red, to be honest, the way he's gone in like that. But ref doesn't see red card on it, just sees yellow. Rashi and Anthony coming off for Elanga and Makoko. I'm hoping that load spell at Inter Milan has seen Elanga improve his game a bit. I'm hoping Makoko will deliver after he asked me for minutes. So Faith being put in here. Elanga is number 24. Yes, he will get changed back to number 36 before the season starts. Just forgot to do it. Okay. It's now Shabalala's story. Van de Beek. Anthony Elanga on his right, straight at Jan Oblak. But a bit of confidence to take a shot from there. Very good. Van de Beek can't win it out. Casemiro can win it out off to Donald Van de Beekus. Makoko asked for minutes. Will he be able to take advantage of those minutes? The pass was poor, but Sancho's movement not very good either. But we know that from Sancho. He's not a runner, is he? He's a waiter. I had to remember to turn free roam off for him this year. I'll go through the tactics off screen after this episode, and we'll maybe try a new formation out. I'm not really sure how I want to go about it or what formation we really need. I do very much like the 1-striker compared to this 2-striker. Oh god. Good save De Gea. I think Martinez put a bit of an annoyance there. Koke for John Stones, not a substitution you'd expect to see, but it's a substitution that Atletico Madrid have made with 20 more minutes on the clock. Like I said, I'd argue we should be up And in fact, we definitely should be. But fact of the matter is, All Blacks had a good day. We've not been able to find that second goal. Try to get Makoko to chase that. It's not going to happen. But, you know, dreamers can dream. I'd like to bring on Diallo at some point as well. I suppose I'll bring on McTominay for Donny. Lukeba might have to wait for his opportunity, unfortunately. But we'll make those changes now. It's still fresh in my mind and I don't forget. Donny for McTominay. Diallo comes in for Sancho. In fact, we're going to swap them over. I prefer Diallo off the right. Elanga will still be primarily right wing, but I prefer Diallo off the right. We'll leave it like that. I'm considering Laird for Dallo, but Dallo will recover for the Leeds game, I think. I believe it was a corner, wasn't it, to Atletico. You wouldn't believe this was season 3 by the names you're looking at on this team, but they've grown quite well. I'm happy to keep them around for as long as I can. I mean, making new signings is exciting and all, but when you've got a team that you want, and they're very good. We've only really signed, I think we've only signed 4 players, haven't we? If I remember correctly. Might be a few more, but I'm trying to remember who I've signed. Fernandes to Makoko. Oh, go on, mate. Show that you deserve those minutes. You're through. You're through. Knocks off to McTominay, who turns around backwards, by the way. I should have just shot at Makoko, but I saw the option in the middle, and McTominay has faced backwards for some reason. Why have they not started Szoboszlai? I mean, they brought him on now. I might, mate, I was thinking of getting him, and I still might if we do move Bruno on eventually. Szoboszlai will probably be the #1 replacement for him. Either him or Wirtz, I think, would probably be the ones I go for. But Wirtz would cost an arm and a leg. Szoboszlai would be a little bit cheaper. Just a record, yes, Elanga is number 24 for anyone who's interested. Who cares about all the shirt number stuff? Elanga is number 24. I will be putting it back to 36. The expensive ever has it right now. The Hayes come out for it. Malacia has done well with it. What's going on, boys? I don't know why Malacia hasn't just hoofed that, because I pressed hoof it, please, mate. Anthony Elanga coming inside. Has the loan spell done wonders for him? Try to knock it back to Makoko, man. Well, Black came out with good timing. I saw Makoko there. I just tried to knock it on the edge for him, and he probably polishes that off, get the ball off, but unfortunately not on that occasion. Malacia with the block. Elanga tries to keep it in. We fight for every ball here. We've won every ball here. Bruno can't keep it in. Minutes left. We maybe got an extra time in this Super Cup final. I don't know how Super Cup works, to be honest with you. I don't know if it goes to extra time, if it goes straight to penalties, or if we'll even need those in case Atletico or United win these dying minutes. Varane away. Casemiro. Need a bit of movement here now. Fernandes. Elanga. It was meant for Makoko. It's going to get to Makoko. Elanga asking for it back. Just about poked through. But sitting back now. Atletico. Ahmad! Oh, mate. Imagine he puts that away. Goes down in history. Good save again, All Black. I thought Ahmad might have had that. Damn. Bruno Fernandes. Ball in. Towards Makoko. As for the minutes, nearly found the winner. It's Casemiro for Laird. I'm alright, I think. Laird was coming out to be for Dallo, but I think we're good. Was that a save from Oblak, or was that off the line by number 21? I couldn't really tell. I think it was a save. Bruno, Makoko again. Can't. Bruno. Rhythm. Off his weak peg. Didn't work. It looks like extra time might be the order. I'll have to go straight to penalties. Oblak just holding the ball now, time wasting, and he knows that he's been very good today. Atletico may have one more throw here, one more roll of dice. Saved by De Gea at the near post. I think it was Milinkovic-Savic with the opportunity. We're going to just boot it away. And we'll take the extra time, I think. Well, I mean, you can't say we don't deserve it. It's just a matter of finishing our chances. And we can't do that for some reason. 30 more minutes wait. And this is going to be annoying for the kickoff against Leeds in 4 days. But it's just the way it comes about sometimes. Atletico Madrid versus Manchester United. We have been... Oh my god, we should have won this. We've absolutely should have won this. The finishing's let us down, really. If I brought Tammy with me, probably would have been home and dry. Probably would have been done. But, unfortunately, it's going to extra time. Veghorst the GOAT. Bro's got passion. I bloody love him. His passion is ridiculous. I'm still upset about the 7-0, but, you know, we bounced back last night. I'm happy about that, at least. Into extra time, then, and we may have either Lukeba or Dallo come on now. I wasn't going to have them being brought on. We've still got one change to make. I don't know which one it'll be yet. Probably Laird for Dallo, to be honest. Because we've got plenty of centre-backs, so we can rotate them about. We've got one other right back at the moment after the sale of Wan-Bissaka. Malin ball in, away by Dallo. Oh, it's not going to get fully away, is it? Oh, thank God, De Gea. De Gea came out for it. And we move now with Ahmad. Oh, McTominay's right there. Forget about a 7-0, yeah. I'm trying to... It's just... everyone goes on about... Everyone's going to go about it for a long time, which is fine. We're still having a fantastic season. We're still 7 points ahead of those fucking pricks. So, you know, I mean, there's positives to take out of it. I think we needed it, to be honest. Ahmad. McTominay's making the run here. What the hell's going on here? Makoko is there. Oh, a bit too small, unfortunately. I'm not in front of the man. Varane wins the header. Casemiro. Has he injured Felix there? That would be good. We've got the foul, somehow. Yeah, we'll do that. Lukeba for Varane. Martinez can recover quicker, can't he? What's stamina looking like? 89 to 66, yeah. Lukeba. I mean, Varane might not even be ready for the first game of the season. But that's okay. We can switch it about. We'll go with that. That's our final change of the night that we can make. Oh, no, we get an extra one in there. Do we not get an extra one in there extra time, right? Maybe we can bring Laird on. I always forget you get the extra one in extra time. We'll bring on Laird as well, then. Waste a bit of time as well, run down the clock. I don't want penalties. All right, let's see what we can do then. From his free kick, Casemiro. Martinez. Alanga. Number 24 is really annoying me. I don't know if it's annoying anyone else, but it's really annoying me. Diallo. Oh, it's good. What? How's that got in then? All right, then Ahmad has puts 2-1 up. How's that from the back of the net? Of all the opportunities we've had, that's what goes in. I'm not complaining. It's just hilarious. That's what goes in. Oh, Alanga. Oh, Diallo. Somehow... Black doesn't save that, but that's fun. McTominay causing interference maybe was the trick. It'll be 9-1. But I'm taking that. If we'll win 9-1 in aggregate, yes. I would love that. I'd love it. I just want to see Arsenal go out, to be honest. They only drew 2-2. The worst goal I've seen in a while on this game. But I don't care. We're all about limbs around here. Casemiro to Bruno. To Makoko. Could be 3 if we don't watch out. Oh, searching for that left corner. Kind of came off his foot a bit weird, actually. Ooh, not, you know what? Not too shabby, you know? I'll take that. Close. I don't know why I'm taking that, to be honest, because we missed. But, you know, the point is, it was close. Makoko's been alright, you know. I would love to see him break out a bit more this season. Oh my god. The fuck was that from All Black? That just went miles. I believe this is Atletico's final change, if I remember correctly. Salamakers coming on for Jose Gaia. Malacia into Anthony Elanga. Runs inside, and Elanga's going to be fun to use this year. Need to work a bit on his shooting, which we'll do. We'll do development plans after this game before I forget. So that's one thing I did completely forget. We've got a lead. Now we just need to hold on 15 more minutes. Away from the Super Cup, away from the first trophy of Season 3. Will it happen? Whether it does or it doesn't. Put in a good effort. Fernandes and Diallo with our goals. Felix with theirs. We've been a better team by a country mile. We've been all over them. How have we only got 4.2 expected goals is beyond me. 58 to 42 in terms of possession, 22 shots to 5, and 4.2 expected goals to 2.1. They've been clinical, but we've been good. I've liked how this team has worked. And we've got 15 minutes to try and win this. And hopefully they don't score again. Casemiro's been fantastic. I mean, he just lost the ball there, but otherwise he's been fantastic today. What I'm not too confident about is Varane still, but I'm sticking with him this season. We'll see what happens. Unless a very good offer comes in which case I'll move him on and we'll buy a centre-back. But for now, I'm sticking with Varane. Ahmad! It's those long shots. I'm trying those long shots too much. But if I feel like I like coming off inside off the wing and taking those opportunities on. Elanga, it was meant for Makoko. It obviously hasn't found Makoko because it aimed for number 44. Minutes left to play. Block by Ethan Laird. 4 days between this and Leeds game. Not really giving us much time. Why don't they schedule this a bit before? Because it's a bit ridiculous how close it is to the start of the season. We have to play this. Salah makers. Ball in. Szoboszlai tries to win it. It's away, I think, by Elanga. Who he's gonna be fucking fantastic this year. That little loan spell is exactly what he needed. Blocks by United defenders and counter-attack possibly on here. I don't really want to counter Bruno. We'll counter Makoko though. Bruno back there. Couldn't find his way around. Just a matter of run down the clock. Brilliant interception by Casemiro. Malacia somehow loses that out. I'm not entirely sure how that's happened. And Lakeba. That's big out strengthening from Lakeba. That might be a big moment in this match, but I don't know how Malacia loses that out. Elanga into Ahmad. Makoko. So many Atletico players are pushed up to try and find a goal here, and it could backfire on him. McTominay can't win it. Diallo couldn't win it either. But, of course, Atletico pushing all the bodies up. They need a goal inside a few minutes here, or they lose the Super Cup after winning the Champions League. Szoboszlai inside to Renan Lodi, back to Szoboszlai, blocked by Martinez, and that should do it. Ahmad's just going to run down the clock, run down the wing here, and that, I mean, he's lost the ball. Surely the ref, oh, you've got to be kidding me. Ref, the minutes were done. The minutes were done. Get it out of here, McTominay. That's it, surely. Super Cup winners. The first trophy already comes in the first game. Bruno Fernandes and Amad Diallo finding the goals. Amad in extra time to win it for us. And we will celebrate that. It'll be Bruno will lift it. It's a cracking start to this season. But this might be the last trophy Bruno lifts, because we are going to have a new captain. And vice-captain as well, I should say, for the Premier League season. And I've decided who they're going to be. But the first trophy already. Enjoy it, lads. Drink it in. There'll be many more to come. Europa League winners Manchester United defeating Champions League winners Atletico Madrid. And deservedly so when you see these bloody stats. I'll tell you that much for free. Deservedly so. Oh no, Christ. It didn't scroll enough. It nearly restarted the match. Bloody hell. Almost had a heart attack. 56 to 44 in terms of possession. 23 shots to 7. and 4.4 expected goals to 2.5. We deserved it, but man, it should have been sealed before extra time, so we could have saved some stamina. Is the way the match for us anyway. It was Bruno Fernandes back to normal, pulling all the strings in the midfield, and hopefully back to his best for season 3. I'd love to see that from him. Goal in the 7.8. Ahmad coming off the bench to find the winner. I don't know exactly how it went in, but it did. 7.3 for Ahmad. Casemiro, he was fucking fantastic. He was rocking the field today. 7.3 well, and Anthony with the assist. 7.3, I think it was the assist for the Bruno goal. Elanga assisting the Diallo goal. 7.1 off the bench as well. And I've got all faith in the wingers this year. They've got a lot of good futures here, and not really anyone got a bad rating. It was a little Luque, but McTominay, kind of the substitutes, got the bad ratings. That's only because they came on late, so it's not really too upsetting, to be honest. Man of the match apparently goes to Klosterman, 7.8. I don't know how the team gets the man of the match. Joao Felix was their goal, and possibly an injury as well. 7.2 for the young Portuguese striker, and Griezmann assisted the Felix goal. But in the end, we got the win, and that's all that matters. Maybe a better goalkeeper. I was thinking better goalkeeper, but we've got Lafont. And I'm gonna put my faith. I think I'm gonna put my faith in De Gea for one more season. But Lafont is fantastic. I think he's gonna maybe start a lot more this year than what he did last year. And I looked at Diogo Costa, who I think it was you. I think it was you suggested him, Josh, but I don't remember. Someone suggested Diogo Costa, but I believe he's gone to Leverkusen, so we couldn't sign him before Leverkusen went in for him, unfortunately. Let's keep going to the very last minute. I could go for Donnarumma, but that's just meta at that point, and I don't want to go meta. Yeah, I thought it was you. Yeah, he's gone to... Unfortunately, he signed for another club in between the seasons, so I couldn't get him, unfortunately. But I think we're okay with De Gea. Well, we're okay with Lafont. De Gea we'll think about. Maybe in January if he doesn't do well. But I want to keep De Gea till he retires, really. And that's just me being, you know, I don't know what the word is. Is Bruno at 90 now? Oh, come on. We can't get rid of him now. He's one of the world's best. I don't think Bruno goes anywhere. 90 rated Bruno Fernandes. How's he done this then? That dynamic potential's gone through the roof, and he's not even been that good. He's only been average. But dynamic potential has carried him to a 90 rating. He can still go higher. Might take a little while, but put on Shadow Striker, it's quickest for him to get to 91. But that's mad. Bruno Fernandes, 90 rated. I like that. Makoko wanted the game. He got the game, but didn't score. So we'll give him a bit of advice. But yeah, I think... Did he go to Leverkusen? There was an offer from Leverkusen, I'm pretty sure. Where am I going here? Transfer Hub. Diogo Costa. He's still at Porto. He didn't go... The Leverkusen deal mustn't have gone through. They've accepted the transfer, but I don't think he's accepted it. I'm not going to sign anyone this episode just now anyway, because I want a bit more input, I think, and a bit more time to think about it before the transfer window closes. I think we should replace Bruno soon. Yeah, that was a mistake. That was a mistake. Never doubt Bruno. Superstar, but Diallo inspires late win. It looked for most of the game as if the two teams could be separated. The sun's shining on my screen a little bit, so I can't really see the words. Give me a second. In what was a very even contest, Diallo, though, came off the bench in the closing stages and inspired the last gasp victory for Manchester United. Try to get the sun off my screen. It's shining right in. This is not ideal. Player tournament announced. The Supercup's player tournament has been announced as Klosterman. It was one game, and he got man of the match, so it doesn't take a genius. Previous season's UEFA Europa League winners came up victorious over Atletico Madrid in an entertaining final, ended 2-1 for the Manchester side. Manchester United continued their celebrations in the locker room with Casemiro leading the festivities in what is looking like a promising start of the season for Johnson's men. It wasn't even Casemiro who lifted it, it was Bruno. So I don't know what happened there, but I mean Casemiro can lead them if he likes. No, I keep clicking the wrong buttons. Right. Before we go into this Leeds game, before we go any further, let's check the shirt numbers, because that's interesting. That's important to me, really, anyway. I've got some players out on loan, which is fine. In fact, I'm actually going to do this while we're here. Recall Brandon Williams, put him on the list. He's got it one since he came back from loan, but put him on the transfer list. De Gea 1, Barker 2. Sure. Who's our right back again? Dallo. Dallo's fine at 20. Dawson. 5 doesn't work for a winger. I'm sorry. 5 doesn't work for a winger. If he's going to be a winger, he needs someone else. We'll put him as a number 29. Alanga's one we need to sort. The main one. The main culprit. He was 36. Who took 36 from him? Galbraith. Galbraith can go 4. That's fine. We're never going to use him. Alanga gets his number back. Leach's fine. Shabalala's fine. I mean, I really should give the 7 to someone else, but we're in too deep now. These are all fine. I don't really need to change many shirt numbers. It's mostly just Alanga's. Everyone else's works for them, I think. I was thinking of moving Varane to the number 5, but if he's not sticking around, then maybe not. Oh, got hiccups. Maybe not. I think that's all. I think that's all Gucci. I'm still debating whether to just sell Kvicha, but we'll see. And Brandon Williams has come back. That's because we called him back. All right. And we will move on to the first Premier League game. Before that, though, Christian Eriksen. He's going to make his move away. We should have given him some minutes in that last game, but he will be exiting the club. What a man. It's not one I really wanted to go through with, not one I really wanted to do. Not a player I really wanted to sell, but in the end, we've got to make some tough decisions, and Eriksen, he wasn't going to get any better. Selling him at his peak is the right idea. He's gone to Dortmund, the team he beat. The team he scored a last-minute winner against in the Europa League final. It's poetic that he went to Dortmund, and we got 37.5 million for him. An excellent deal. And I'm happy to have had him, but I think it was the right time to have him leave. Ojeda loan agreement, Utrecht will agree to a year. And I've agreed the Chindia one as well, so it depends which one goes through first, to be honest. I think it might be the Chindia one that makes it through first. I know you'll have your reasons for transfer listing me, boss, but I have to tell you, I've really enjoyed my time here. I'll be sorry to go. Well, I mean, I can't guarantee you games. Malacia is fantastic. Luke Shaw, we're still on the fence about. I'm probably going to sell him and buy someone as a backup, or as a someone to compete with Malacia, and I know who I want to go for, but I don't know if I'll go for him yet. So left-back suggestions would be much appreciated, just like a backup left-back, perhaps, if we do get rid of them both in the end. And Ojeda loan has gone out to Chindia for 2 years. We'll obviously keep an eye on him because he looks very, very good. And I don't maybe think he needs to hold 2 years, but I'm happy to let him go out on loan and see how he goes. And we will be playing the final game of today. Bella Kotchap development schedule. Don't tell me his hits potential is 80 because that's kind of rubbish. And obviously the Utrecht one didn't go through because he went to Chindia. He's at 79. He's not even got to 80 yet. Wow. Okay, well, he can do better in other. Okay, that's fine then. I thought he just maxed out. I'd have been so mad. But it's just that development plan he was on. That's fine. That's fine. I'll sort out our development plans after I go off because it's gonna take a while. Well, yeah, it's gonna take a while. I'll figure it all out after. Just one sec, guys. Right, the final game of today's stream then. To kick off the Premier League season against Leeds, I think we're ready, honestly, with what we've got. We may need another fullback, which is absolutely fine. I'm absolutely okay with getting another fullback in. It's just, what have we got left back-wise? We've got Malacia, Williams, Shaw. Now, Shaw I will probably allow to leave for the right offer. I've not put him on the transfer list, but if an offer comes in for him that I can't turn down, I'll be selling him. I tried to do that with Sevilla, and then the deal broke down. Brandon Williams is absolutely going. Malacia sticks around forever. Right back, we're sorted with Dallo and Laird. It's just if we get an injury. So maybe another right back as cover, perhaps. But I'm fine with these two for now. But we're not going to, like I said, I'm not going to sign it on this particular episode. I'm going to give it some time to think, give myself some time to think, put people on the transfer list, have a look at them, or on the transfer hub, have a look at them, and we'll figure it out next episode. But for now, we're just going to go in with what we've got and see what we can do against Leeds. Pre-match press conference, we're starting Elland Road as well. Jesus Christ, give us a difficult start, why don't you? See what the other opening fixtures are. Some teams have already played. In fact, most teams have already played. Arsenal beating... Jesus Christ. Alright, fucking hell. Arsenal beating Brighton 4-0. Liverpool beating Palace 5-1. Bournemouth 2-all with Wolves. Newcastle 3-2 with Nottingham Forest, who teams have won the playoffs to get back into the Premier League. 2-1 to West Ham over Southampton. 3-2 to Aston Villa over Fulham. And 3-2 to Chelsea. Or to Tottenham, I should say, over Chelsea. So some big results. We've got to kind of live up to that. There's not been a game with less than 3 goals in it, so we'll have to try and live up to that, or we'll be the boring game of the lot. But we'll get into it anyway. Pre-match press conference, so to go first. Right. Title race. Obviously, we want to win it. But with Liverpool starting strong and Arsenal starting strong, it ain't going to be easy. But we'll try and go for it. I think just some full-back cover would be an idea. Bella Kotchap will come in and make some more appearances for us, absolutely. I don't know how much more he'll grow, what his potential is, but he'll obviously outgrow that with dynamic potential. The way he's been playing, I think he's got the opportunity. And even if not, he's good backup. So we want to win. We know what we have to do. Victory only. Last season, we kicked off against Aston Villa, and we suffered a little bit. A 4-2 loss to kick off last Premier League season, but we ended up finishing second, so not too shabby. But we want to go one better this year, so we're going to hopefully go one better this year. Anything we need to look at? Is that De Bruyne at Spurs? No, that's disgusting. Nah, that's horrible. No. That's horrible. Elmas to Leeds is a fantastic signing, and he could be an issue. And then we're aiming for the Premier League title with a brief media briefing event ahead of their first game of the season against Leeds United. Manchester United's manager wasn't afraid to claim his team and could make a realistic bid for the title. The players who have at this club winning the league is what we should be looking for every year. We're all looking forward to getting started. So there we go. Alright, so club news, anything else? Williams on the way out. We're going to celebrate the Super Cup win. And I can't believe I've just seen... Oh, okay, well, fair enough. I maybe should have... If I wanted to go for cost, I should have done it just there. But I think we're okay for goalkeepers for now. And if not, obviously, we can change that fact in January. But I just want to... I can't believe my eyes. I just want to see it for real. I just want to see it. Where is it? Kevin De Bruyne. Spurs. Are you taking the piss? This is fucking cursed. Yeah. I took too long. I know I took too long. But I think we're okay. I think we're okay with the keepers we got. I believe in us. We are going to swap out... we're going to try Lafont. This is going to be a risk. We're going to try Lafont out the gate. And... Got too many people, man. We need to get some of these players gone. But nobody's coming in for them. So, right, okay, we'll go to striker. That's what we're doing. Dallo. We'll give Bella Kotchap a chance. Martinez stays in, but Lakeba comes onto the bench. Malacia stays there. Casemiro's got up another rating. Okay, well, he's not going anywhere then. He's at 32 years of age and he's still growing in rating. This man is ridiculous. De Bruyne to Spurs. What the fuck? Bro wants no trophies. No, he doesn't. He's happy to just stay doing nothing. Alright, Sesko on the bench. Diallo. No, actually, Elanga on the bench. Van de Beek on the bench as well. I'm sorry, Fred is gonna be quietly removed from the team at some point. And I know there's a lot of Fred support in the chat. I know there's a lot of Fred support in real life as well, but it's his time, unfortunately. Let's take a look at the team. First of all, the new captain will be decided, and it is going to be our number 10, Marcus Rashford, to take the armband as new captain. Might have some argument with that, but I've decided as our manager here, Rashford will be the captain. Vice captain will be Lisandro Martinez, because he's just got captain material written all over him, doesn't he? And then ultimately, Bruno will be the captain when neither of them are on the pitch as well. So Bruno's still involved in the rotation, but Rashford will be the captain of this Manchester United side. And I think that's a smart move. I think that's a move that needed to be made. So taking a look then at our squad for the Premier League opener at Elland Road against Leeds United. We've got Lafon in goal, Malaysia and Dalot as the fullbacks, Martinez and Bella Kotchap as the centre-backs, Casemiro, CDM, Sancho off the left, Anthony off the right, Bruno Fernandes, Cam, and then the captain, new captain, Marcus Rashford, and Tammy Abraham lead the line up front. We didn't really give Abraham too much time in the pre-season to prove himself, or in the Atletico Madrid game. So this will be his chance. This will be his chance to prove himself, his chance to show what he can do. We're at Elland Road. Any other games going on today? Burnley and City. Ooh, go on Burnley. Burnley could pull off an upset. That'd be fantastic. Although I don't want Leeds pulling off an upset. So without further ado, they've got quite a good squad, but we've got a better squad. Let's get into it and see what we can do. Of course, no Melie this time. Gone to Betis like it was. This ground is always loud and rowdy, and on the opening day of the season it's going to be the loudest and rowdiest because everyone has different ideas. Right, they've got... I mean, they've not got much depth, to be fair. They've got Tyrone Mings for some reason, and Aronson's on the bench. So, interesting, really. We will see how we do. There's our squad, the 4-1-1-1-3, which isn't the formation at all, but it's fine. We know it's the 4-1-2. I don't even remember what it is. 4-1-3-2. There we go. We've got plenty of options. Men coming back off a loan, growing better, becoming better players. I don't think we need to sign anyone outright, like a big name, but we do need some full-back cover. So I think one left back and one right back will probably set us for the season. Rashi, my captain, that's right. Rashford will lead this team from here on out. I don't think that'll change. So we kick off at Elland Road. And we're hoping for all 3 points to kick off this Premier League season. Will it happen? I mean, Leeds, they scare me, honestly, in this career mode. They are my bogey team sometimes. But I reckon we've got enough to do it. Casemiro, Tammy, Anthony now out on the right. It's a big touch. Drag it back in. Ball in. It's locked onto Tammy and it hasn't gone to Tammy. Interesting. Bella Kotchap wins header. Bruno. Sancho. Oh, tried to take it round. He read me like a book. That was good from them. Oh my god. No. Evan Nielsen shut down by Malassi. I don't know how that ball got through, really. I think I overcommitted Martinez a little bit. Darlow. Tammy. You... Try to find the man that didn't come off. Rashford's dropping a bit deep here. Oh my god, no. Jesus Christ. Leeds United. They're not fucking around, are they? This isn't relegation scrap, Leeds United. This is pushing for possibly Europe, Leeds United. These guys have got some... They made some good signings and they cut the blocks quite well here at Elland Road. I hate starting a season away. I'd love to start a season at home. And of course, one of the objectives as well, to get 7 clean sheets away from home in the league. So we try to do that. I doubt it'll happen, but, you know, you never know. Where is Sancho? I meant to take him off free roam and I never did. Casemiro. Rashi. Closed down by on the defence. Can get it through to Tammy Abraham. They just get these little balls through around my players. It's not worked on that occasion, but the passing is decent from them. Rashi. Bruno. Need an option here. Sancho's there. And Sancho gets his shot saved by Klassen. It's not going to be an easy season, boys. We're going for that Premier League title, but there's going to be a lot of other teams also going for that Premier League title. Maybe not the team we're playing today, but definitely some other clubs will be looking at us and saying, well, we need to try and slow them down. Bruno. Of course, Casemiro. It's headed away only as far as Sancho. Anthony. Belakotchap. Back to Anthony. Inside to Casemiro. Did he get the first goal of the Premier League season? It's blocked and cleared away. As far as Belakotchap, Casemiro can't get control of it, and Elmas will sort it out. And now the move from Leeds once again. Could be on here. Martinez comes across. Gets tackled, but is blocked by Lafont. We'll take the foul. Save a bit of time. Or waste a bit of time. Boubacar Kamara has gone to Leicester. Interesting transfer. You see, I might be tripping, but didn't Kamara play for Leicester? I don't think he did, but I might be confusing it with someone else. Dallo to Anthony. Ball over to Tammy. Knock it on one more. Oh my god. For 6'5", you can't header at all. Can't win headers and you can't header the ball at all. I was considering moving him on, but I'm not gonna, because I do like him. And he had a lot of contributions last year. Tammy. Rashi. Sancho. Inside. Oh, that's an awful shot. That was awful. I don't know who scored there in that Burnley City game. I saw the goal news, but I didn't see who scored. It's just hit completely wrong. Casemiro tried to get in the way. Stayed in. Dallo makes a tackle. Front of Leeds. Dallo can't. Oh my god. Oh no. We're going to get opened up here, aren't we? Leeds try to close it down. Belakotchap try to close it down. It's just going wrong. Sinistera putting the ball wide. I would have liked a big win to open the season, to be honest, but Leeds have pressed us so much I'd be happy with just a win. Lafont. Martinez now out to Jadon Sancho. Oh, fuck off. That's not what I did. It's not what I wanted to do anyway. Ball fall to Belakotchap here. Get it away. Not really what I wanted to do with Belakotchap, but there's no winger runs, so Tammy Abraham to what's it, Fernandes? That was meant for Rashford. Belakotchap put in a bit of work there. Nobody else wanted to do it. Rashford had to duck it and nearly found the top corner, but it was actually the pass was meant for Rashford. Casemiro can't win that. Jesus Christ. Wayward shot, but still an effort by Leeds. We need to watch out for those. Still yet to see our first Premier League goal of Season 3, which is kind of annoying. I thought I might have scored it by now, but just shows how difficult this game is. It shows how difficult Leeds are going to be to beat. I'm just hoping we'll have to play them twice and not in any cups or anything like that. They've had more possession, but they've had more shots on target by 1. A lot of the ball, but not done a lot with it, is what the game was saying there. Dallo. Bellicott to Anthony. Finds Rashford. Pulling it back. Oh, lovely. Just misses the player I would go for completely. Casemiro. Angry tackle there from our number 18. That thing where I like to pull my players up position again. Try not to do that, but sometimes can't help it. Because it was such a wrong player. And there's the Leeds goal. I just don't understand this video game. Why does it never want to just switch? I argue about it every time. I complain about it every time. It just doesn't switch to the right player. And it fucks me over. Why would I want to be my centre-back? I could not be my centre-back. I want to be my centre-mid. Ugh, whatever. I mean, they deserve it. Don't get me wrong. They've had the chances. I just wish I could have closed down better. Lafont's right there. And it just... I don't know how he hasn't reached it. I mean... That should be a save, shouldn't it? De Gea knows. And Elmas, the new signing for Leeds, started our season off on the wrong foot. But Elland Road going mental. Tammy. We just need to find something here to get us back into the game now. That's not the start we wanted at all. Right. Just give me a minute. What does this cunt have on for his tactics? He just doesn't run. Ever. Stay wide and run, mate. I pressed B thinking... I don't know what I was thinking. I was pressing B, backing off the menu, to be honest with you. Oh, fuck off. There's at least a goal because I paused. Go back to the Gea, just... Oh, Lafont, I should say, just getting away. Right. Let's fix up, lads. What's going on here? Alright. Let's not fix up then. Let's fall over, Anthony. Let's get tackled. I thought his lineup was good. There's going to need to be some changes. There's going to need to be a lot of changes, I think, apparently. I don't know what the fuck is happening. I don't get it. This game just suddenly decides who's going to win, and I can't stop it. So that's fine. Everything, you know. So putting my faith in the font might not have been the best idea. I thought he was actually going to be good because he was good last season, but so far he's been the drizzling shits. That one's a little bit harder to save, but he's let 2 in before the break. We're trying to go for the Premier League this season, boys. I don't know if you're aware of that. I don't know if you want to fucking get it in gear. We just beat the Champions League winners. Now we're losing to Leeds. Oh, just don't pass the right player then. Oh, fucking hell, man. Ref, I don't know if you noticed, but the time's up. Thank you. Just get me out of here. I don't understand it. This 2-striker formation just contaminates everything it touches, apparently. But I've got too many strikers to not have 2 strikers starting most games. I've got to find a way around this. Because this formation is just fucking wank. Elmas and Evan Nilsson. Leeds 2-0 up. I don't understand. Burnley 1-0 down on Man City as well, so at least one side of Manchester's having a good game, I guess. I don't understand this game. 64-36 in terms of possession, 7 shots to 5, I should say, and 1.7 expected goals to 1. The fact is, we had 1 shot on target. That doesn't really help either. I'm wondering if I should have started De Gea. I'm not going to sub him on. I'm just having a look at Lafont's stats. I mean, they're not bad at all. I just don't understand. I don't understand what's happened. But we'll go to the second half. Heads held high. Try and look for a comeback here at Elland Road. Elland Road's always a difficult place to go to. And we did just play 4 days ago. Not everyone else can say they did that. So, you know, maybe it's just a bit of fatigue. I don't fucking know. Maybe I just tackle people and I also fall over. Who knows? That's the reason. I'll catch up sub 7 Nielsen. Martinez, Sancho. Rashi. Do need some help here. We're not getting any. Tammy's there. Oh, you've got to be fucking joking me, man. I pressed the pass with Rashford. It hasn't done it, but he's offside anyway. Oh, I'm not happy. I don't know if you can tell. I'm not happy. It's not how I want the season to start. Aronson coming up for Araujo. Apparently some other changes need to be made that I didn't think needed to be made. It's definitely the goalkeeper that is the issue, I think. Or it's Lafont. It has been this way. Okay, right. Maybe it's just the game in general. Maybe it's just the game in general. I've not passed it to that player again. I'm not having this game just piss me off. It's the last game of the day anyway. We can think about what we need to do. Throw the game in the bin would be my suggestion, but if I throw the game in the bin, how can I do career mode, you know? It's a difficult one. Oh, I've just not fucking passed it there. Lafont, can you hold on to the dang ball, please? Right, counter. Come on, lads. This is what we're good at. Where's my left winger? Nowhere to be fucking seen. Oh, have I put it to attacking? I haven't. I thought I put it to attacking. I thought we were fine with this team and then we just get pissed all over by Leeds. Maybe it's just tradition that we lose the first game of the season and we pick up from there, because I don't understand why we're losing, to be honest. Aronson. Catch that. Nice, Lafont. Can we counter, please? Get the fuck up. What are you doing on the floor for so long, mate? Oh, lovely. Sancho's not even going out wide. Okay, that's fine. Bruno. Tammy, please. We're good at countering. And Tammy's good at finishing. So, I mean, we're back in it. Maybe just counter-attacks is what we need. Bruno Fernandes into Tammy. Why the fuck is Sancho at striker? Oh, it's because he's... Why? Why does it do this every time? Go away. We are stupid changing my Sancho and Rashford around. Well, back in it, I suppose. I wish we didn't have to get back in it. I wish we could have just had it from the start, but apparently that's not allowed. Anthony makes a tackle. Can't get around his man. We'll get a throw. Right. Limbs, please. Limbs from us at some point. Get us back into this game somehow. Anthony. Bruno. Doesn't pass it in time. Why would he? You know, I pressed A about 2 seconds ago. And he just doesn't want to do it until I get tackled. That's fine. No worries, video game. All you, mate. All you. But so much for the ball and so little to actually do with it. We need to make changes soon as well, but I don't want to. Because we need to keep these players on. Tyrone Mings is coming on. They're going defensive. Which is not what you want to see. I didn't throw it over there, but okay. I aimed for Casemiro. Tammy. Knocking it. Well, I mean, tempted to knock it. I don't know how you fucked up that bad, but fair enough, mate. Good tackle, Martinez. I just hate Leeds. I wish they'd just get fucking relegated. They're not gonna, are they? Because they're actually good now in career mode. Just want to fuck off. Martinez, Sancho, please make the move, lad. Thank you. Tammy's back post, but he doesn't score headers, so we'll play it off to Casemiro instead. Why that's not Rashford, I don't know. Why is Casemiro pushed up further than my striker? Good tackle, Dallo. I don't want to lose on the first day after beating Atletico fucking Madrid. Great play. It's just the ball hasn't found the correct man there. We'll get away with it again. Bruno's getting fouled. That's fine. We'll just run with Sancho, hopefully. Ahead of Tyrone Mings. There's no way Mings catches up to Sancho. Sancho doesn't finish. Rebound. Sancho still doesn't finish. Rebound. It's in, but Sancho's offside. Why isn't Sancho finished? Are you mad? Because I'm mad. Casemiro, Bruno, please, immediate response. Rashford, please, immediate response. He's missed. That is my captain. I guess the pressure's too much for him there on that occasion. The ball's gone for his foot as well. Oh, you bet him to score that. Theo Johnson's like, the fuck's going on here? We made him captain and he's just shit now. Oh, we can't win the header with Anthony. Fucking hell, stop winning the header with a dung beetle. Too tiny. Bella Kotchup's out of position. You could tell me why I'd be grateful. Because that time I didn't move him out of position. It's not a great save from Lafont. He's trying to make up for his mistakes in the first half. Sancho, come on. Make the move. Yes, 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 yes. Oh! Rashi, be there. Or don't, I guess. Be square, I suppose, on that occasion. Bella Kotchup pushing forward to try and win his header. Bruno. Anthony. Oh, fuck off. Offside, I think. We'll make some changes. 10 minutes to go. We need to get a fucking... Lads, we need to get a point out of this. Let's be real. Alanga's coming on. Donny's coming on as well. In fact, not after free kick. Tony comes on. Sheshko. Rashford's really not made me happy in this game, so... I was hoping that would go to Fernandes, but it's gone to... Not Fernandes. Triple substitution. Rashford, Casemiro, Anthony, McTominay, Sesco, Elanga. I thought Rashford would be a bit better today, to be honest, but he's missed some glaring chances. And the one he put in was unfortunately offside, but... Well, I don't know. We'll try with Fernandes. Free kick. Scored one in the pre-season. Might can't do it again. Because I'm blocked by the wall, is the answer. Dominate. Malacia. Inside. Oh, just look at Elanga instead of Abraham then, please. You know? Thanks. Good Dominate. Good block. Dallo as well. Good block. Wins the ball. We're fucking fighting for this. Every time the ball just bounces back to them. You know what? Don't bother. I'll just play pinball instead. Pinball career mode. It's the same difference. I've tackled them 3 times and they've still got the ball. Why the fuck is that even legal? Bella Kotchak keeps it in. Malacia. Now Sancho. Bruno. Tammy to Sheshko, please. I don't know what you can do here, mate, to be honest. The sassy's on your assy. That was so good by Sesco. It's an even better save from Klaassen. We're actually going to lose again on the first day. It must just be a ritual we have to go through or something. I don't get it. Bruno. To Tammy. Oh, you're 6'5". You've got the head and ability of a fucking giraffe. If giraffe played football, mate. It's not where I've gone with the ball. That's fine. Well caught shot. Yeah. Alright. You win there, FIFA. You win. You go, yeah, enjoy yourself. I mean, I've not played brilliantly, but I would like the game to be fair. And sometimes it isn't. We're going to go for the counter. Bruno. Going to get the ball here in midfield. I need to run. I don't know. No runners. Tammy's the only runner. He's got men on him. Bruno's just got to fucking keep going. Tammy. Sheshko. Oh, please. Oh, we'll take it. We'll fucking take it. We'll absolutely fucking take it. Celebrate it like we won the Premier League. Benjamin Sheshko saves us a point. Thank God, man. Thank God. Embarrassment on the first day was not the look we were going for. I hate Leeds. All my homies hate Leeds. Somehow finds the back of the net. Inspired substitution in the end. Oh my god, this game annoys the hell out of me sometimes. Well, I'm happy. I'm happy we've got a point. Better than nothing. We could have been going with nothing. Alright. That's all I'm saying. We could have been going with nothing. Obviously, we'd like the 3, but Leeds look fucking good. So, I'm a bit scared of what they're going to do this season. Oh, boy. Well, I mean, could have gone worse. Šeško saving us from embarrassment. Just would like the win to start off the season, you know. That's the way football goes sometimes. We weren't good enough today. And Leeds went all for it, so fair play to them. Taking a look at the stats, 62-38 in terms of possession, 15 shots to 14, and 5.3 expected goals to 3.3. You could argue off of stats we should have won, but I'm happy with the point. Man of the match for us was the man who came off the bench and played 15 minutes. That kind of just shows how bad everyone else was today. Benjamin Šeško with the equaliser very, very late. Got the goal and an 8.1 for the young striker. Bella Kotchap, class at centre-back today. He stepped in well. And it could have been a bit better, but is what it is. Lafont keeping it at just 2. I mean, obviously he let those 2 in and I was very annoyed at him. But in the second half, kept him at bay, so I've got to give him credit to a degree. A goal and an assist from Tammy Abraham. An assist from Bruno Fernandes as well. 7.5 for him. 7.7 for Tammy as well. We'll take it. We'll take it. Rashford underwhelmed me a little bit there, I'm not going to lie. And the man of the match for Leeds was Evan Nielsen. He got their second goal just before the break, which could have won them the game if it hadn't been for us rallying in the second half. 8.4 and a goal and an assist for him. We knew Elmas was going to be a danger. He proved to be exactly that. And the goal from him was enough to put them ahead in the first place. 8.3. And then Nuno Tavares kept that right side silent. And an 8.2 for the left back. Klassen only 69 rated. They made a new goalkeeper with Melier departing. 7 shots, 5 saves, 2 goals conceded. Not too bad from him though. Is that David? I thought it was Davinson Sanchez. Take a look at a couple of their ratings. You know, we're looking. Have they not got another? Have they not got another goalkeeper they could be using? I love Pozuelo as a goalkeeper. I'm going to be honest with you. I'm not sure if Pozuelo could be a goalkeeper. Post-match interview anyway. Burnley ended up taking points off City, so we both ended up having a point each. That's fine by me. I will absolutely take that as a trade. So we drew, but City also dropped points to Burnley. That's absolutely fine. Makes me slightly happier. Does Bella Kotchap look like a future Man United star? More to come from him, I'm sure. But he was class today. And there's a lot of hype around Bella Kotchap at the moment. And I'm happy to have that, because it means hopefully he'll perform. We deserved a bit of a lucky break. I think we ended up deserving the draw, didn't we? To be honest with you. I like a team that never gives up. Realistically, if it hadn't been for those goals from Leeds, we would have won. That sounds so stupid, but it was the way they went in, which annoyed me. If they had scored, we would have won. Nah, so it's fine. We'll take a point. Better than nothing. Definitely worth it. Leeds were fucking ridiculous, and I honestly think with that team, Leeds might push up the table a bit this season. There might be a little Leeds road to glory in this, like a mini Leeds road to glory in this fucking Man United career. I'll tell you that much for free. Oh, we get away with it. We'll sim up to the West Ham game and then see where we're at. Norwich want to loan out or have Jack Perry for the season. That's fine. We're loaning him. Also, we need to figure out what we're going to do fullbacks wise. I'm going to try and think of some suggestions. A Fred transfer offer from Real Madrid. All fucking right then. All bloody right. Of course Real Madrid want Fred. You know what? Fine. You don't get offers from Real Madrid every day. Not for 20 minutes. Sorry. Why is his value gone down? Oh, it's the same, isn't it? It's because I asked for 27.5. Good offer though. We know you got money in Madrid. absolutely fine with you going to Madrid, but I want the money. We're going to go ask for it again. Same we asked for from Wolfsburg. Carlo Ancelotti said yes. Oh dear. Jordan's not going to like me if this goes through. Donny van de Beek with swap deal from Newcastle. Seiko Fofana and 18.1 million. I wouldn't have minded that if Seiko Fofana was a little younger, but he's 29 and the money's not really enough as well on top of that. We're going to say no. Also, I wasn't planning on selling Donny anyway. And move on. And now a Rafa Varane transfer offer. Now, this is at the point where I'm only simming 3 days, so I can leave this and we can think about this. Decide on what we're going to do with Varane. Because I kind of want to sell him, you know. I'm going to leave it sitting there for now. I'm not going to say either yes or no to it. But I am going to think about seriously consider. Well, I'm seriously going to consider selling him, is my point. Perry loan agreement. But I would like to keep Varane around as well. It's kind of difficult because I've said both times this episode I want to keep him and I want to sell him. So it's a difficult one. We could get a better centre back, in my opinion. Another Fred transfer offer, this time from Newcastle. I wouldn't mind seeing him stay in the Premier League, to be honest. So we'll accept that. We'll do 27.5 again. But I kind of rather just have him stick around the Prem rather than go to Madrid. Although Madrid is quite a cool move. And they're happy to go 27.5 as well. So it's just a matter of what Fred picks. Lance Hartley will be going on a permanent. Never really looked like shining. At 690k is absolutely fine. I'm not going to say no to that. And I think that leaves us at this end of this episode. So, take a look at the standings then. Some teams have played 2. We've only played 1. But this is how it's looking. Liverpool 2 out of 2. Spurs 2 out of 2. Villa 2 out of 2 as well. Let's take a look at the next results of what just happened there. Brentford drawing 1-0 with Leicester. Leicester losing to Villa. Southampton beating Brighton. Arsenal drawing with Newcastle. That slows both them teams down a bit. That's fine by me. Spurs beating Burnley. Chelsea beating Palace. Liverpool beating Fulham. Brentford beating Bournemouth. And Forest drawing 1-0 with Wolves. So we're slightly down in the league table, but we've only played 1 game so far. And we did only get 1 point out of it. In the relegation zone at the moment, after 2 games, is Fulham, Brighton and Palace. And that could be the end game relegation zone, to be honest. Brighton yet to score. But we'll find out what happens next episode. Taking a look at the stats quickly. Then, I mean, there's no real point this early, but we're going to do it anyway. Only a couple of games early. From the start, Son's had a good start to the season, 3-2 at the Frutos with Bournemouth up there as well. Salah with 2. Tielemans at Aston Villa now, he's had 2. Skamaka, he's still at West Ham, that's going to be a problem. Chris Smalling for Newcastle, he's still, well, I mean, he's at Newcastle now, that's mad, and he has scored. Van Dijk up there. It's cool seeing some of the centre-backs in here as well, just because the things just started. Calvert-Lewin now at Villa as well. Assists, Toni Kroos with 3 and 2 for Liverpool. Pulisic with 2 and 2. Olmo with 2 and 2 as well. We got assists from Bruno and Abraham in that first game. And then only 6 goalkeepers with clean sheets so far. Martinez for Aston Villa. Pickford for Spurs. Bonu for Chelsea. That's quite a good signing, you know. Alisson for Liverpool. John for Southampton. No idea who he is. And then Ramsdale for Arsenal. I'm going to take a look at some of the big transfers. I'll take a look in depth at it, obviously, at the end of deadline day next episode. But I want to kind of see what's going on here a little bit. Vitinha, the biggest one still so far to City. Tielemans to Liverpool, or to Aston Villa, sorry. Where did I get Liverpool from? De Bruyne to Spurs. Jesus Christ. Yeah. Disgusting. Skriniar to Barca. Any mad ones? Maddison to Newcastle. That's kind of realistic, to be fair. Guiri to Spurs. That's not a bad signing at all. That's his 5 foot. Oh, I thought he said 5'1". I was like, wait. Isak to Manchester City. Oh boy. I hate coming up against Isak. I was hoping he'd move out the Prem. Bentancur to Sociedad. Laporte to Real. Gabriel to PSG. Fabinho to Milan. Hernandez to Chelsea. Oh, great. Almada to Leipzig. Fekir to Bayern. Costa to Leverkusen. We were looking at him, but I think we decided ultimately not to go for him. Evan Nilsson, he's that's not who I clicked. Evan Nilsson, he's gone to Leeds, obviously, as we saw from Porto. He scored past us. His first Premier League game, so fair play to him. Cucurella to Juventus. Richarlison to Inter. Timo Werner to Milan. Kakare to City. Fofana to Bayern. I'm surprised Chelsea would sell him. But nothing really too out of pocket apart from fucking De Bruyne to Spurs. So Maximal to Frankfurt, maybe. Some of these aren't awful, you know. Eriksen to Dortmund. I think that was a smart move. I do miss Eriksen already. I wish I'd kept him around, but we had to get rid of some of the midfielders. And it's just the way it goes sometimes. Has Fred accepted any of his bids yet? He rejected Wolfsburg, we know that, but he's negotiating with Real Madrid and Newcastle, so we'll see what happens there. Varane, we're going to decide next episode what we do with him in regards to a Milan transfer. But the rest of these are going to go through as they are, or have been rejected as they are anyway. But ladies and gentlemen, that will end another episode of the Manchester United Career Mode, the debut episode for Season 3. Next episode, we'll have West Ham at Old Trafford, the first home game of the season, followed by Brighton away at the Amex. They've not had a great start, so I'm hoping points there as well. And between that, we've got a little break, and then we'll follow up with Newcastle at Old Trafford before finishing away at Wolves at the Molineux. What's our first big game? First big game's Arsenal, October 5th. Man City starting November, then Spurs in November as well. Chelsea, Liverpool in 3 days of each other. That's going to be exciting. Can't wait for that. Spurs there as well again. We haven't got our Champions League group yet. I don't know when that happens. But hopefully we don't get anything drawn too ridiculous. Champions League. We're yet to see just yet because of the qualifying rounds. PSG had to go through the qualifying rounds. That's quite funny. You look at some of the teams in here, and then PSG. But also, some of these scorelines are mad. Some of these scorelines are ridiculous. I love it. And their playoff round. I mean, PSG have got to play again. If PSG get knocked out by Trabzonspor, that'd be fantastic. Europa League. They're playing the playoff rounds as well. And Europa Conference. Any Prem teams in here? Anyone who got Europe that I didn't know about? I don't think so. Guess I'll find out when we get there. And, of course, Carabao Cup will get played. First round will be done. Bradford knocked out by Middlesbrough on penalties. So Bradford put up a good fight. But not going to be real shocks this early on, is there? Because it's only the first round. I mean, Harrogate beating Derby. It's a shock. But ultimately, we'll find out our Carabao Cup third round opponents once we get there. But ladies and gentlemen, like I said, that will wrap it up. I know it's been a bit boring and a bit of an anticlimax to what a debut episode for the season should be. But we did win the Super Cup, and we did get a last-minute equaliser against Leeds. Now, for signings, if anyone wants to suggest anything, I'll take a look at every signing suggested. But mainly, we are looking at fullbacks. Because right now, I think every other position is probably set. Possibly another Cam. Maybe. I don't know. I don't know what happens with Shabalala yet. And Kavicha, I think it might be controversial, but we're going to move Kvaratskhelia on. Or at least add him to the transfer list. Whether we get an offer or whether we sell him, doesn't matter. We'll add him to the transfer list just now. And we'll see what happens with that. But ladies and gentlemen, we'll leave it there. This will be back on Sunday, and we will hopefully have some signings to sort out. Transfer deadline day will be done, and we'll be hoping to make some significant strides in all 4 competitions we're involved in. But I will see you on Sunday.